Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the start of another season of Wisconsin high school football. We're live from Schneider Stadium at Carroll University in Waukesha, and what a better way to kick things off with the clash of two powerhouse programs. It's the hosting Catholic Memorial Crusaders taking on the Franklin Sabres right here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Elijah Vanksalata here doing the play-by-play tonight, joined as always by my sidekick and producer Matt Peck. And tonight isn't just another season opener, it's a state in the game, folks. Both of these teams have championship aspirations in their respective divisions. Both have the right traditions, and both want to send a message right out the gate. Also want to mention this is the fourth year in a row both teams open up against each other, with the Franklin Sabres leading the series 2-1, taking the last two seasons as both teams have gone back and forth at both stadiums. This is the home field for Catholic Memorial. I mean, I know we're at a college stadium, and what better way to kick it off than a college stadium for these two teams. And Matt Peck, I'm just excited to get this thing under the road here in the Milwaukee area.
Same here. It's a big game tonight. It was a target last year. We couldn't get this game, but excited to have this one back on tonight. Back on the network. It's going to be a huge one from Carroll University here. You got Lewis Brown in his final year as a head coach for Franklin Sabres, so he definitely wants to end things on a good track here for the Sabres. And then Bill Young, he just seems like I'm not even sure how many years he's at, but
51.
He's at 51.
Yeah.
Holy cow. So, yeah, he's in that spot, too, where he wants to get another state championship after last year falling in the D3 state championship to Notre Dame Academy. So, they both coaches got something they want to go at, because Franklin, obviously, with the early level 2 exit last year to Muskego, they got something they want to chase.
Same thing with Catholic Memorial. They came off of a Division III state championship loss last year. I tell you what, their team is stacked every year. Both these teams are, but Catholic Memorial especially. They have a new quarterback at the helm this year. It's Dalton Stenke, who is going to be the sophomore, who's going to be the starting quarterback for this group. And excited to see it here as Franklin as well. Graduate Joey Calais, he's out now and in college, and now they got a new starting quarterback in junior number 2, Keegan Best, who has a good arm. He backed up Calais last year. But this is going to be a very big type of moment here to see if Franklin can develop yet another quarterback after they had 2 to 3 guys in Miles Burkett, Boston Holloran, and Joey Calais all developed in the last couple of years. Let's see if Keegan Best could be the next best thing.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Beautiful evening, a little hot in the press box, but it's that time of year where it's going to be. You get some 90-degree days, you get some 70-degree days.
These guys still not in school yet. I'm not sure if Catholic Memorial is yet, but Franklin isn't yet.
No.
But then we're getting ready here for the national anthem coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports. And Catholic Memorial versus Franklin right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening and welcome to Schneider Stadium. Tonight is also Junior Crusader Night. At halftime, participants and coaches will be recognized out on the field. Now let's welcome our visitors from the Southeast Conference, the Franklin Sabres, and the home team on the scoreboard, your Catholic Memorial Crusaders. At this time, we ask you all to please stand, if able, remove your caps. For our invocation, followed by the national anthem.
In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, our life, health, and abilities are gifts from you. Give us the courage to devote each, not to our own gain, but to your glory. Let us compete today with all our heart, mind, body, and soul. If you choose, allow victory to come as a blessing and a reward, but if necessary, assist us to learn integrity and defeat. Keep all players safe this day. Allow us to give our best as a memorial to those who have given their all for our sake. Saint Sebastian, patron of athletes,
Pray for us.
Our Lady of Memorial,
Pray for us.
Our Lady of Victory,
Pray for us.
we make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Now our national anthem performed by the Catholic Memorial Pep Band.
is here?
I can hear it.
And I'll say tonight's officials.
You like that?
Yeah.
I was proud of that.
Good luck to both teams. Sabres head coach Louis Brown, your Crusaders head coach Bill Young. Tonight's officials.
Vince DePlaris, Kirk Gardner, Benjamin Legati.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Elijah Vinkslot alongside Matt Peck with you here tonight.
Memorial for receiving the opening kickoff.
This is a great night for football.
Memorial High School and Franklin High School, and the WIAA requires
Number 1 in our rankings is Catholic Memorial coming into this game. Like I said again, this is a battle between the two Wisconsin Football Coaches Association Hall of Famers. I think it was a year or two ago, Louis Brown was named. And not too long ago, or a long time ago, Bill Young was named to the Hall of Fame. So getting set to kick off here, Franklin deferred for the second half. Catholic Memorial will get the ball first. Kicking it off for the Franklin Sabres is number 13, Connor Henschel. He's a sophomore. And sometimes, you know, we see it in a couple of times. Louis Brown has a little something in his bag on kickoffs where he tries to do onside kicks right away.
Yeah.
And Catholic Memorial, I'm sure they're aware of that. I know Bill Young expects everything here, as set up to return the kickoff right here is Zaire Smith and Devon Williams, who are cornerbacks and wide receivers. Glad you guys could join us here from Carroll University at Schneider Stadium. 70 degrees here at kickoff and mostly sunny skies.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how Catholic Memorial attacks right away on offense.
And
Obviously a new quarterback like we were talking about, both
here
sides.
we go. Henschel's kick is away, and we are officially underway here in the WIAA football season. It's returned by Devon Williams Jr., and he will take a knee. So here we go. We get the first look at right here out of the gate for Catholic Memorial and Bill Young's offense, led by new starting quarterback Dalton Stenke. The keys to players to watch on this offense for Catholic Memorial is junior Dustin Roach, number 6. Junior Devon Williams, number 1. Senior Nico Rogers in the front. And you got a lot of great guys. Ethan Adamson, Isaac Miller, the tight end and defensive end. Carter Framstein, Calvin Knast, Max Urkel, Adon Herrera-Freedy, and Hunter Wagner to round out the offense for Bill Young's squad. Stenke in the shotgun, going to hand it off up the middle, going to get about a gain of 1 to 2 yards. Devon Williams on the carry for 2. He's a junior, and keep in mind, I mean, I think there's a couple guys too that transferred away out of Catholic Memorial. I think it was Harold Lewis that transferred to Oak Creek. So Devon Williams gets the leading role here for Bill Young's squad.
Gotta love the high school transfer portal now.
Yep.
Seems like it's becoming more and more a thing.
Second down and 8. Stenke in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on his right. A tight end in. Gonna hand it off again to Devon Williams. And a good tackle right there up the middle. That time it was number 42 for the Sabres. That's Gabe Martins, the captain. who
Gabe Martins, remember his name last year. He was a significant part of that defense for Franklin.
is one of my key players to watch on the defensive end for the Sabres. He is my second main guy. The first main guy to watch on the Sabres defense is senior Dominic Walters, who is a South Dakota State football commit. Tyler Richter, the senior inside linebacker edge, and Theo Cunningham at the defensive line, number 54. Watch out for him. So a 3rd down and 3. Stanky going to drop back to pass for the first time and throws it high. Oh! Almost intercepted that time by Jackson Boldre, the senior. And you talk about a pressure pass right there. It looked like Franklin, you knew they were going to bring the blitz, Matt Peck, and Stanky in his first career pass in high school wasn't ready for that one on varsity.
Dangerous pass that time to the right side, but hey, you got your second chance there. He didn't catch the interception, so.
The punt is away, and it's returned by number 32, Dominic Walters. Walters in the lane. Walters, he's got one man to beat. Walters, touchdown, Sabres! You talk about a way to smack the Crusaders in the mouth to open it up. Dominic Walters, the senior captain, setting the tone, Matt Peck. Talk about that play right there from Walters on the return.
He grabbed it from about the 40 and just took off all the way down the line, and what a smack in the mouth to start. Dominic Walters.
Unbelievable.
Wasted no time.
And I guess he's a key player to watch on the special teams as well.
Gee, I think so. Wow.
We talked with So Henshaw will attempt the extra point here, a minute and a half into the game. Henshaw's kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Sabres off of a 58-yard punt return from
Dominic Walters.
7-0 Sabres lead. You're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports. Let's do one head. Wow.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, I'm Elijah Vinksala alongside Matt Peck here. 7-0, the Franklin Sabres take an opening drive lead on the Catholic Memorial Crusaders. And just a picture-perfect dream start for the Sabres to start the game. A 58-yard kick punt return touchdown from Dominic Walters, the safety South Dakota State commit, showing that he is D1 worthy, and he's a top 10 player in this class as well. But he can also return the ball as well. So Henshaw will kick the ball away once again. It'll be returned by number 10. He's got a little room to run. Now he's going to take off. He's got room to run. Jukes his man out. He stays in and gets out at the 34-yard line. That time it was Zaire Smith. Oh, my goodness, Matt Peck. Is this the kickoff game or what?
This is a special teams masterclass.
The special teams masterclass. I like that. As Zaire Smith. How about a 65-yard kickoff return for Zaire Smith after the 58-yard punt return for Dominic Walters? we might not see a lot of offense today. It might just be all special teams, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a concerning sign early for both teams and special teams. You got to work on defending the kickoffs and the punt returns, because obviously it's a wake-up call for both special teams. We'll just say it that way.
So now we'll see Catholic Memorial's offense out. They got really good field advantage here on the Franklin 35-yard line. 2 wide receivers on the right. It's Ethan Adamson and Zaire Smith motioning to the left. Stanky going to drop back and throw. He's got pressure, and he's got 2 men to beat. He's going to take off, and this is that dual threat type mentality we got. He's got room to run. Walters eventually pushes him out of bounds. But Franklin had a couple guys pressuring him all around. Devin Drakowski was one of those guys that tried to pressure him, and it'll be about 2nd and 1. But Stanky showing shades of his former teammates, right? MJ Mitchell last year, Mikey Randa. The 2 guys that graduated, and he takes the helm of those guys. So it'll be 2nd down and 1 with 10:09 left here to go in the first half. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and he's got some room to run. And, ooh, big hit that time. As Navarion Flowers gets the carry that time, the 2nd string running back on our depth chart. And it's a first down for the Crusaders. It'll set them up at the Sabres 17-yard line. So this is the first team in the red zone, and Catholic Memorial already with a chance to execute after that kick return.
Yeah, Catholic Memorial ain't going to play around after that punt return, that's for sure.
So Stenke in the backfield once again with Navarian Flowers. 2 wide receivers on the right, a tight end on his left. He's going to fake the handoff to Flowers. He's going to do a little dump-off pass, and his tight end, Will Schmitzer, wasn't ready for it that time on the little play-action type play fake pass that time.
Yeah, so it was a good play manufactured right in front of him. He just didn't get the catch that time. That's kind of what you're going to see early on in the season, like something similar to that. Like it's going to take some, you're going to used to sometimes to run these plays right away. It's the first game. They've only played actual action with a scrimmage last week, most teams.
So a couple of guys motioning now for Catholic Memorial. He's going to just hand it off to Flowers once again, and there's a couple Sabres rounding him up that time with, looks like Gabe Martins ending up on top of him again. That will set up a 3rd down here. Franklin on their first 3rd down conversion on defense. They almost forced an interception. They pressured the young sophomore quarterback. As Stenke, we'll see what he can do here on this 3rd down on this drive. 3rd down and 7. Stenke going to drop back to pass. He's looking to his right. He's got some time. He's got some pressure.
Oh!
And Gabe Martins wraps him all around, Matt Peck.
Wow.
And he's already making big-time plays. That's why he's my 2nd key player to watch here for the Franklin Sabres tonight. And talk about a way to start on defense for the senior campaign for Gabe Martins.
So, yeah, they're going to try to attempt a field goal here.
The kicker coming out is Will Kinatater. Kinatater's kick is up. A 30-yard attempt is no good.
Ooh.
Everything going the Sabres' way to start. And do we want to stay?
We'll stay.
We'll stay here and recap a little bit of the start here. The game started off with the Catholic Memorial ball. Franklin deferred. Franklin forced a 3-and-out, and on the first punt of the game, Dominic Walters, the senior defensive captain, returned a 58-yard punt return for a touchdown. And right after that, Navarion Flowers returned for a 65-yard kick return, and the Catholic Memorial Crusaders couldn't respond there. So now we get our first look on offense here for the Franklin Sabres at the new starting quarterback at the helm in Keegan Best, the junior. Shown a lot of great flashes on the JV team last year. Was the backup to Joey Calais. He's going to start off the handoff here. Yep, that was false start, I believe, there. But some key players to watch here on Lewis Brown's offense, led by offensive coordinator Drew Ambrose. I think the main guy you got to watch out for is number 19 senior running back Robert Bedlinger. He's a savvy and quick running back that can easily make a man miss, which makes him super dangerous. 1,200 rushing yards last year with 16 rushing touchdowns. And one of the big guys to watch on the O-line is number 71 Henry Vallee, who is also a captain. And watch out for the speedy number 13 sophomore Gavin Sheik on the top of your screen. And it looks like, is that another false start on Franklin? Yeah. So back-to-back false start penalties to open up the game for the Sabres. Keegan Best clapping a little bit here, trying to encourage his guys. So what would have been a 1st and 10 to start is now a 1st and 20 for the Sabres.
First score update coming your way from the Southeast Conference. Oak Creek with a 7-0 lead over Waterford. And the Brian Calhoun era looks like it's off to a good start over at Oak Creek. So.
And I got one too. Muskego up 7-0 on Neenah early in the Classic 8 conference.
And the update I have is Oak Creek is driving, or else they look like they just went up 13-0. So
good start to the Brian Calhoun era, huh?
So Franklin just figuring out a shuffle here and haven't snapped the ball cleanly yet, technically in offense.
Keegan Best in the backfield at their own 10-yard line. He's going to hand it off to Beglinger up the middle. Get a gain of a couple yards on the play. Get about to the say 13, 14-yard line. So it'll be a second and 17, a 3-yard carry for Robert Beglinger. Just a little under 8 minutes left here to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Sabres lead. Gavin Sheik switching to number 1 this year, and there's another flag. Is that? Yeah, that's now going to be, I think, on Catholic Memorial. So, you know, I wrote this in my game report earlier this week. Both these teams, I mean, you expected in a game like this in week 1, both teams are going to have the jitters, and they're going to have their miscues early.
This reminds me of, man, whoever's washing laundry tonight, oof, on this one.
Second down and 12 now on the offsides. Best looking around. He's going to have pressure around him. Best going to take it himself, and push the line judge out of bounds there. There's a coach that's down as well. Hopefully everyone's all right, but that was a huge hit. As I think leading that tackle was Will Schmeitzer that time. Oh, Franklin with an injury early. That's not what you want to see. Henry Vallee, the captain on the offensive line, one of the key guys to watch on the O-line. That's a huge blow for the Sabres if he's going to be down for a bit here. But Henry Vallee, not what you want to see on the first drive of the game. So it'll be a 3rd down and about 12 yards right now. 2 wide receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Best dropping back, has a little bit of pressure, going to find it out on the slot, and a great catch.
Ooh, nice.
He'll be just short. But that's number 5, Nolan Hahn, the senior that time. You're going to see a lot of new weapons here for the Franklin Sabres, and that was one of them right there. Nolan Hahn, the gain of about 9 yards on the play, or 10, I should say. It'll be 4th down now, and the Sabres are going to punt it away. I actually think that's Dominic Walters punting it now.
Punting, returning punts, he can do everything, it looks like, tonight.
Yeah. Well, now they're bringing out Robert Beglinger in the game, so maybe a little trickery here.
I don't know.
They put him in front, but usually it's just a block, an extra blocker.
If Catholic Memorial doesn't see that guy come out, they might not realize he's out there and be like, wait a minute.
Dustin Roach, one of the punt returners, getting set to go. It's going to be a false start on the Sabres. Yeah, all the predictions I had right there, but fake punt, that's probably not going to happen now after the false start. So now the Sabres will punt it from their own 23-yard line. It'll be Dustin Roach and number 21, Jesse Sobchak, to return it. Dominic Walters going to punt it away. It's a pretty good one. Looks like they're going to signal it to go in. Franklin's going to touch it right away before it rolls back. Dylan Hurling on it that time. We want to stay here.
Yes.
As the Catholic Memorial offense comes right back onto the field. Empty-handed the first 2 tries, a 3-and-out the first time, which led to the punt return touchdown. And they were driving down the field after the 65-yard kick return to open the drive, and now they get to start it off here on the 3rd drive of the evening on their own 43-yard line. So Dalton Steinke, we'll see how he looks. Had a couple passes here. You could tell the rookie jitters are there as he is going to hand it off to start it here to Devon Williams Jr., and he's going to be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. He might even lose a few. Sabres D-line has been all over the run game so far, I tell you that so far. Led by the Theo Cunningham, who has been one of the leaders here. Tyler Richter as well, one of the guys to watch on the edge rush. He was the team leader, I believe, in sacks last year. So it'll be a 2nd down and 10. Just a little over 5.5 to go in the game. Steinke in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on his right. A tight end. Gonna hand it or fake the handoff again, and gonna have a man to the right side. The tackle is gonna be made by Dominic Walters, but on the catch that time is Will Schmeitzer, who is the 2nd string tonight, and he'll pick up the 1st down for Catholic Memorial. You know, we've seen a couple of those plays so far that Bill Young has ran with the Crusaders on those play fakes, and it's worked.
Yeah, he's had some pretty good I say in terms of plays, having some good plays, it's mainly been running to the outside a couple of times. But it just seemed like it's worked on both teams, especially the punt when Walters took it outside. He just never saw light again. He just saw light the rest of the way, even though there were guys behind him. But
Gonna fake the handoff once again. He's got Cunningham pressuring. Gonna do it once again to Schmeitzer. And the tackle will be made by Tyler Richter. Get about a gain of 4 to 5 yards on the play. Schmitzer on the reception, and kind of like the same exact play I was talking about, right? Play fake, and then saw the pressure coming, and then it was able to dump it off to his tight end Schmeitzer.
nice gain of 5. Oh, I put 50.
Oh,
2nd and 50.
we had a touchdown there?
No, they got sacked for 50 yards according to my math. So 2nd and 5.
Steinke. This time he'll hand it off up the middle to Devon Williams Jr. He'll be just shy of a first down. Devon Williams. Tackle by number 57, A.J. Tromey that time, the junior. Plays both ways. And so now here we go again. Catholic Memorial has struggled a little bit on 3rd down early on. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 from the Franklin 40. What do you think they go to here, Matt Peck? As Steinke
I'd fake a pass and go. I'd fake a run, I should say.
Steinke gonna hand it off instead, and he's gonna be short of a first down. Oh my goodness. The Sabres just wrapping him all up in the run game. And to round out that tackle that time was the edge rusher, Tyler Richter. Only 1 yard on the gain that time from starting running back, Navarian Flowers.
See, right there is kind of a perfect example. When you asked me, would you pass or run, I would have passed it because Franklin looked like right away they were expecting to run.
So the punter, Landon Smart coming back out. It's a good punt. Dominic Walters, this time he's just going to let it go and take a Catholic Memorial bounce to about the 11-yard line. So Franklin will set up shop once again inside their own 20 at their own 11 for Keegan Best's second drive as starting quarterback. You can almost say so far that this game has been a special teams game.
That's for sure. Kimberly and Sussex Hamilton are tied at 7-7 at the end of the first quarter there at Sussex Hamilton. That was our second option for game of the week this week. But we saw this one and said we didn't do it last year. We got to do it this year. So
Franklin will set up at their own 11. Dylan Hurling, the backup running back, will start with the 2 wide receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Best will hand it off to Hurling, and Hurling going to be met by Match and picked up and thrown on the ground. Wow. Talk about a put in the weight room moment right there for Dylan Hurling as he got picked up. I couldn't see who that was from out here, but he got only about a gain of a yard, and he was slammed to the ground there. And as we continue to monitor Henry Valee, he's kind of grabbing his right shin on the sidelines here. The starting O-line for the Sabres, I think he might be fine as they're just looking to tape him up, but that would be a huge loss if the Sabres don't have him. Best going to play fake, going to take his first deep shot, has a man, Gavin Sheik. Ooh, he beat his D-back, I tell you that, and he has the speed, Matt Peck. Gavin Sheik, the leading receiver from a year ago, he's a top prospect from the 2028 class. I think they ranked him the second best on Mark Johnson's prep football rankings.
Yeah, he had him, but, it's one of those moments where he's just in his first varsity game. You're going to see that happen where he might miss the wide receiver. It's not the end of the world, but would have been a huge one for Franklin early on if they could have jumped on that one and possibly
got this score up there yet? 7-7 at Nina and Muskego now.
Nice.
So a 3rd down and 9, Best in the pistol. And he's not on the field right now. I'm going to hand it off to Hurling. That time on the field was Ardi Perajajat. So Franklin going with a little different quarterback on the look that time. Perjijaj, that was at quarterback. So Franklin, it's kind of interesting. They went for a backup quarterback on the play.
Yeah,
Drew Ambrose trying to mix and match it a little bit that time as Franklin's going to have to punt again with a little under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Walters will punt it out, signaling for a fair catch. At the Franklin 49 is number 21, Jesse Sobchak. So Catholic Memorial will come out for their 4th drive. At the end of the first couple of tries, what do they got to do here to try to get in the end zone?
You got to mix and match and, not do something that Franklin's expecting. Like last time we had that 3rd and 4, and I kind of said, you got to try to fake a run and pass it because they're kind of expecting a run there, and it was kind of obvious that last time. So Catholic Memorial, I think they got to come up with some trickery here, like, set up several guys, but I definitely think they need to pass the ball more. I think Franklin's expecting the run quite a bit from Catholic Memorial.
And I'm looking down at the Franklin sideline. Tyson Shelton, one of the leading offensive tackles for the Sabres, trying to wake his guys up down there. Brother of former Sabres running back Terrence Shelton. Tyson, a senior this year. One of the big parts on the O-line. As Dalton Steinke will come back out on the field and try to lead the Catholic Memorial Crusaders to their first touchdown here. The Sabres defense has been nailed so far. Steinke in the backfield. Gonna hand it off. Devon Williams gonna be tackled that time by, guess who? Nobody other than Tyler Richter again.
Oh, yeah, he's everywhere on that defensive end for Franklin early on.
It'll be a gain of 2 yards on the play. So it'll be a 2nd down and 8 from the Sabres 47-yard line. Steinke has 2 wide receivers on the left, 1 on the right, with Roach being on the right. Steinke gonna drop back, has some pressure, gonna air it out. The pass is gonna be caught. Tackled by Dominic Walters, and the catch made by Zaire Smith, who is the 2nd string wide receiver today for Bill Young. So it'll be a gain of about 6 yards on the play, and it'll set up 3rd down and 2. And honestly, if you're Catholic Memorial here, I think you try to go for another play fake because the run game hasn't been sharp so far against the Sabres.
And I think, honestly, if they don't get it here, they go for it on 4th down. They haven't gotten much life today, so I think that'd be their first chance to get a lot of life. So I would go for it on 4th down here if they, for some reason, don't get that, obviously.
It's Adamson and Smith on the right. Devon Williams, he's going to fake the handoff. Nobody was there. Ooh. A misplay that time as he was going to go for the screen pass to Zaire Smith, and Steinke once again almost caused an interception, and I think that if that was picked, that would have been a house call from the Franklin defense.
I guess the first quarter, and I'm kind of an aggressive guy. Yeah. Like in terms of, I never coached football, so I'm not going to come out here.
Fickle?
Yeah, Fickle's the furthest from from aggressive on 4th downs, but I don't know. I might have went.
Smart punts it away, and Walter's going to let it bounce. Ooh, all the way to the 1. And a good read that time on the punt from Emir Jones to recover that one. And Franklin's going to set up at the 1-yard line. I tell you what, Matt Peck, this kid, Landon Smart, the junior punter, he's made some really good punts so far to set Franklin up where they couldn't score so far. What was it? Last drive they were at the 11. The other one they were at like the 15. It just keeps going back.
Yeah.
And now they're at their own 1-yard line. Now you got to be careful here because this could be safety territory. As Keegan Best comes back out on the field. But this Franklin defense has held their ground so far at Catholic Memorial. Let's see if Franklin can respond. Best going to be under center with the fullback and running back behind him. Beglinger. Going to get handoff to Beglinger, and it's going to be stopped at the 1, no gain. Bunch of Crusaders to wrap it up there, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. The Franklin Sabres lead the Catholic Memorial Crusaders 7-0 here. What a way to start up the first quarter here. Special teams first quarter. Share the game, ladies and gentlemen, as we will be right back right here on Zaleski Sports for the start of the second quarter.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
You want me to go? I'm not going to.
I don't know if I could. I mean,
What?
you think it shouldn't be that hard to move the camera.
Hey! You're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want to help plan the fields the same way.
Yeah, go now.
So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah. I know like all
how do
the
I
date
work this? 'Cause I
spots
haven't
in
produced it.
Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Wait, where's the scoreboard stuff? Back here on Zaleski Sports, Elijah Vinksla alongside Matt Peck here. The Sabres set up at their own shop inside their 1 yard line. They're going to fake the handoff. Best's going to keep it himself, and he's going to run it. And he'll get about a couple yards on the gain that time. 4 yards on the gain for Keegan Best.
I expected tonight's game to be low-scoring, hard-fought.
Tonight's game, this game, I really thought it was going to be a lot of scoring tonight here from Carroll University. I mean, these last couple years, the scores have ended in single digits in the deficits, as it'll be a 3rd down and 6 for the Franklin Sabres. Best going to drop back, about to get pressured. He's going to keep it himself, and he'll get dropped just shy of a 1st down, but Keegan Best, holy moly, he almost got sacked that time. And that was a heck of a play to evade that time if you're Keegan Best. That is trouble, almost a safety that time. And he got a 1st down out of that too. So Keegan Best showing his legs a lot here early on.
Catholic Memorial jerseys all over. Good job to move the chains by Franklin. What a key play. 1st and 10 now from the 12.
Best going to hand it off to Beglinger up the middle. He'll get to about the 20-yard line, a gain of 6 on the play.
That's one of those things.
And Franklin just Franklin just doing a little bit of the bread and butter here and just going straight to the run game.
And now all of a sudden Catholic Memorial on their heels a little bit. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 20. 10 and a half to play in this 2nd quarter.
Best gonna hand it off to Beglinger, and he's got a guy wrapping him all up that time. Number 36 that time. It's Jake Diebold that time. Diebold. So
175, the junior linebacker, tripping him by his tippy toes.
it's a 1st down for the Sabres still. Beglinger using his legs to be able to muscle it out that time. So Best going to drop back to pass. He's looking around, going to screen pass, dump off to Beglinger, and he is going nowhere that time. Gabe Tala on the tackle that time. And he read that thing like a hawk.
He is hard-nosed and just.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 12 now.
And he's played a lot of varsity snaps, and that time read the play beautifully. Dropped him, got the TFL on that. Little pop pass. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Ball to 20.
2nd and 12 for the Sabres. It's not Calais. Keegan Best in the backfield.
9 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock here in the 2nd.
Best going to hand it off once again to Beglinger. Beglinger breaking through tackles. Beglinger with the freight train run. Beglinger with the bang that time. And it sets up another 1st down for the Franklin Sabres. And Franklin, they're sticking to the run game. I think this is the perfect game plan right now. Catholic Memorial, they're getting on to Beglinger. Beglinger is just making them miss at all times.
188 pounds. Just drove straight through the middle like a freight train. 1st and 10 on the.
Best going to hand it off again to his running back.
Love the aggression I'm seeing by both teams. Block until the whistle that time.
So it would be a gain of about 5 for Beglinger.
Catholic Memorial holding their ground. It just goes to show you the little things, Matt Gazel. We went from almost.
Lewis Brown playing it very conservative and trusting his senior captain running back Beglinger, who had 12 100 rushing yards a season ago with 16 rushing touchdowns. It'll be a 2nd down and 5. Best. Gonna hand it off again to Beglinger, and this time he's gonna be eaten up right at the line of scrimmage. There's a couple of Crusaders that time, including number 7, Cahill Jones. And it'll be a 3rd down and 5 for the Sabres. 4.
Smith stretching out his calves right now. Not so much as hot. That can almost be
3rd down and 4. Let's see what Franklin has up their sleeves right now. Best. Gonna drop back. Has some time to throw. Nobody open. He's still scrambling, and he finally finds something in a hole. It's incomplete, though, that time. Will Kremski, the senior wideout, cannot crawl in with it. And it'll be a 4th down and 4 now for the Sabres. Huge break that time for the Crusaders. And now it'll be a 4th down and 4.
I haven't seen his dad here yet tonight, but I'm sure I will. Just playing a
Dominic Walters set to punt once again. On the return right now for the Crusaders will be Dustin Roach on your left on the top of the screen once we get there. And number 21, Sobchak. Be a false start on the Sabres now. It's the Sabres' 4th penalty on the night. So now it'll be a 4th down and 9 for the Franklin Sabres.
A lot of that is rust in high school football. The live bullets just start going. You know, there's no preseason.
Walters gets a good snap, almost blocked that time, and it'll be fielded by Roach. He's going to signal for a fair catch. And the Crusaders will set up shop at their own 35 again. Haven't scored yet today, an empty-handed offense, as Franklin's defense has been scorching hot so far today, led by Ken Whiskey, the defensive coordinator for this group. So they'll set up 1st down and 10. Can the Crusaders try to break through here? They will. The Sabres will get the ball to come out at the halftime. So if the Sabres could get another stop here and they take their time on their next drive, that could be a huge player. Stenke with his running back, Devon Williams, in the shotgun. Going to drop back to pass. Going to air it out deep down the field. Has a man. It is caught! What a catch! Down the field from the tight end. Dustin Roach, the wide receiver, showing why he's a number 1 wide receiver for this group. What a play. Dustin Roach making big-time plays and showing you guys that he has got it all. But Steinke, the first big play of his young career on varsity here, and he makes the Sabres play and beat his man that time. They were all up with each other. But here we go. He's in the pistol this time. Steinke will fake the handoff again. Steinke got room to run. He's going to keep it himself, and he'll get chopped out of bounds about 2 to 3 yards short of a 1st down.
How about the play action ball handling by a sophomore quarterback playing in his first game? You can see why Bill Young handed the reins off to him. And man, did he
A little bit of shades of MJ Mitchell right there from Dalton Steinke.
warm-up reps on a Friday night. He didn't play. And that time, he used deft ball handling.
And a timeout called by the Crusaders. We will take a 30-second commercial as well with him. We'll be right back after this in the Milwaukee area on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen eclairs in my dressing room.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports. A big play pass from Dalton Steinke to set up Dustin Roach to put the Crusaders in the red zone. Here sets up a big key red zone drive coming up here for the Crusaders. So it'll be a 2nd down and 2 after the Catholic Memorial timeout. Bill Young wanted to talk it over. Steinke over end around route to Devon Williams. Williams going to take it in for Catholic Memorial touchdown.
What ball handling by the sophomore quarterback.
Going a little trickery that time is Catholic Memorial, and they got the end around route.
Takes it down the sideline and says, put 6 on my stats.
You could hear the guys in the press box saying put 6 on it. And Catholic Memorial on the end around route gets their first score of the night from Devon Williams Jr. Going a little trickery here. It's what you'll see with these two coaches, and the extra point is good. We are evened up at 7, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a thriller so far here. We will take a quick game break and be right back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, a 7-7 game now here from Carroll University at Schneider Stadium. Elijah Vinksel alongside Matt Peck with you here. An end-around route puts Catholic Memorial on the board if you're just joining us here. From Devon Williams, Bill Young, the Hall of Fame coach, playing a little trickery here. And that's what you got to like about this matchup, about two Hall of Fame coaches in the Wisconsin Football Coaches Association. Both of them will give them your all and all they got and are not afraid to take some risky plays. And that's what we saw right there from Bill Young, trying to be aggressive with the offense and made it work with Devon Williams Jr. So now Tater will punt or kick it away here, and Franklin will get the ball. Yeah, it's going to bounce out of bounds and be a penalty. I'll set the Sabres up at about the 35, 40-yard line. So Lewis Brown, it's been a little bit of a shaky start on offense for his young rookie quarterback, Keegan Best, so far. He's been going to the run game a lot so far tonight. He will be retiring after this season, as we have reported in the pregame. But their offense has been a little shaky to start, so we'll see what happens when they come out. Empty backfield for Best. Best gonna actually have someone in the backfield who's just a couple mans there. Oh my gosh! Talk about a big hit that time from Gabe Tala once again. He has been aggressive. This Catholic Memorial defense isn't afraid to lay the hammer on any of these guys, folks. Franklin is still just going to continue to go to the run game so far here, trying to get Keegan Best a little bit more comfortable in this offense. It's going to be hurling again in the backfield with Best. Two wide receivers on his left. Best will get a fake handoff. Best has pressure, going to evade it again. He's going to dump it off, has a man. A couple of good blocks. It's good to see Valee in the game. And they'll be just shy of a first down. Keegan Best. If I were to say something that he's done really well so far tonight to start, it's his legs. He has been very great so far in the run game here. He evaded a safety that time, as now they'll set up a 3rd down and short. 3rd and 2 now make it. So this will be a pretty interesting 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Franklin Sabres. Let's see where they go here, whether it's the run game or not. They're going to keep hurling in the backfield. Best. Gonna fake the handoff, gonna go a little bit. Trying to look for a man down the field. He's gonna have pressure and he's gonna have to throw it out of bounds. Very great pressure that time by Navarian Flowers that time. He is having a night on special teams and defense so far for this Crusaders team. So now the momentum's starting to shift a little bit towards Catholic Memorial. And it looks like Keegan Best, they're going to keep the offense on the field here on 4th and 2. Lewis Brown wants to maybe make these guys jump off sides. And the Sabres are going to call a timeout here, try to pull a trick out of the Jordan Love book that time. Or the Aaron Rodgers trick, and the Sabres will take their first timeout of the half. So both teams with 2 timeouts each. It's a 7-7 ball game. If you guys are just joining us here, this game has been a defensive fight. 2 new quarterbacks. One of them so far has seemed to settle in, and one of them still trying to figure it out just a little bit as Dalton Steinke set up the touchdown on the other end from that big play pass, about a gain of 50 on the play to set up Catholic Memorial's first touchdown on the air to Devon Williams on the end-around route. But Dustin Roach, he got up and mossed his defender that time. And Lewis Brown, I can imagine in this huddle right now, he is telling his guys, we want to go for this or not here, but looking at how Catholic Memorial's defense is coming out right now, it looks like they are going to go for it. There's no guys coming out to return it. You just never know with the Sabres team, but the punt team is coming out. Dominic Walter is going to punt again. He had the kick return for a touchdown on 58 yards to kick us off, kick our season off. I wouldn't be surprised if Lewis Brown took the gamble and faked it here the way he's been aggressive in his career. And this time he's just going to punt it off. Oh, almost blocked again that time as Dustin Roach signaling for the fair catch at about the 18-yard line. So it'll set up another 1st down and 10 for Catholic Memorial.
Transforming your body in the weight room in all the right ways to make yourself a
Be 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line for Catholic Memorial. 4:56 left to go in the first half. Let's see if Steinke, he's starting to settle in, like I mentioned, with that deep pass to Dustin Roach's top target. He's starting to get a little comfortable in the game now, and that's a really good sign for Bill Young and his squad. Going to hand it off to start the drive, and evading a couple defenders, but oh my goodness. Gabe Martin is just wrapping it up that time and said, Devon Williams, you can't go nowhere. Be a 2nd down and 7 here, a 3-yard gain for Devon Williams, Jr.
This game could have got away from him early with the momentum swing.
So 2nd down and 7.
Really settled down here.
Steinke in the backfield in the shotgun. Gonna drop back to pass again. Gonna sneak through the defense, and oh my goodness, Tyler Richter again. Making his presence known, and the first couple of drives, he's made the big tackles for the Sabres. And once again, the senior strong edge rusher comes through once again for the Sabres. And a gain of nothing on the play for Devon Williams. So a 3rd down and 7 here. I'm going to imagine Bill Young wants to set up a deep play pass here. That would be my ultimate guess. And see if they will gamble here with the deep play. 3rd down and 7. Steinke going to drop back to pass, going to air it out deep down the field, and it's intercepted by the Sabres. Jackson Boldry with the interception for Franklin, and just like that, the momentum is shifting right back to the Sabres, but someone's hurt on Catholic Memorial's side. Oh no, Zaire Smith kind of shaking up that time. But how about that? A big interception for number 12, Jackson Boldry. He is a senior on this Sabres off defense. And the Franklin Sabres back in business, folks. So the Sabres will set up at the Catholic Memorial 49-yard line now. So Franklin's defense, after a quiet drive last time out, as they couldn't stop the Catholic Memorial offense, comes through with the rookie quarterback Steinke. Steinke looked like he just wanted to throw a prayer up that time and hope for something to happen, and ends up making him with a mistake that time, as a timeout will be called. Catholic Memorial will take the timeout. It's their second of the first half. And we will take a timeout as well. A 30-second game break here. You're watching high school football right here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Elijah Vinksel alongside Matt Peck with you here for Week 1 WIAA football between the two powerhouse schools of Franklin and Catholic Memorial. We're evened up at 7. If you just missed it here and just joining us, the Sabres just picked up an interception that time from one of their D-backs. Best going to fake the handoff. He's going to air it out this time to his man, Gavin Sheik, downfield, and makes the play for the Sabres. And it's another first down for Franklin. And I tell you what, that was probably the best throw I've seen all night so far from Best, and that's a really good sign for Franklin now, as Keegan Best, the junior, is starting to settle in now. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their from Catholic Memorial's 28-yard line. Best gonna drop back to pass. Gonna have pressure. The ball's out. Nobody on it. Catholic Memorial has it. And the Crusaders get the ball right back. Navarian Flowers with the cannon boom that time. And right away, the Sabres turn the ball over. So rookie mistake that time for Best, and Flowers just came out of nowhere, and I don't think he saw him coming. That's why he lost the ball that time. And now Catholic Memorial will have the football. So 1st and 10 for the Catholic Memorial Crusaders. Steinke gonna fake the handoff, roll around. He's got some pressure. He's gonna scramble around. Oh, makes his man miss. Steinke. Oh my gosh, he got decked that time, but what a run from Dalton Steinke. Showing the legs, Dalton Steinke. Looking like, oh, there's flags on the field now. I think there's going to be some unsportsmanlike penalties here. This is almost like a non-conference rivalry, essentially, folks. So you're going to see a lot of chippiness on both ends of the football. And I think this penalty is going to be on Dustin Roach as well. There's unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. I didn't know who the players were on the penalty. So the penalty's offset. It'll be 1st down and 10 from their own 47-yard line for Catholic Memorial. First and 10 for Catholic Memorial. Steinke gonna fake the handoff. Richter coming behind him and sacks him down. Now Franklin's defense settling in again, and all of a sudden, folks, we got a defensive clash going on. Tyler Richter just been all over the field for Franklin so far tonight. Was one of my 3 key players to watch for the Sabres. So it'll be 2nd down and 12. Tyler Richter, if Franklin wins right now, I tell you what, he'd be the front runner for Highlight House Player of the Game. Steinke going to hand it off up the middle and only going to get about a yard on the play that time from Devon Williams. Franklin has been ready for that run game all day, whether it's Devon Williams Jr. or Navarian Flowers. They've been all over it. Only a gain of 1 that time from Devon Williams. And let's see where they go here on 3rd and 19, or 3rd and 11, pardon me. Time is ticking down here in the first half. 3rd down and 11. Steinke in the backfield. Pressure going to be coming. They bring the heat. Steinke passes it up the middle, has his man. And Catholic Memorial will pick up the 1st down. Made a man miss that time. How about Dustin Roach, ladies and gentlemen? He has been the man so far today for the Catholic Memorial Crusaders. And it'll be a 1st down and 10 for Catholic Memorial as the time continues to tick now. A 1st down and 10. This would be huge. Catholic Memorial, they should try to get some sort of points here, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown here, because Franklin deferred in the first half, and they will get the ball to start the second half. Steinke dropping back to pass. Gonna air it out. Down the field. Has a man. The pass is incomplete. And there's flags down on the field. And the Sabres inside the 10 will, it'll be a first round 15-yard penalty. And it'll be an easy 1st down for Catholic Memorial. Only be about 15 yards of a penalty, but that'll set up Catholic Memorial at Franklin's 28. That's a huge penalty right there. A huge break for Catholic Memorial, who was on a 3rd and 11 but previously.
And how about that shoulder fake, the shoulder pump that Steinke showed? I mean, he's really impressive here tonight. He has one ill-advised throw, but other than that, he's really showed moxie.
Steinke claps. He's going to fake the handoff, roll around his right. Has pressure. Going to get sacked in the backfield. He throws it up. Oh, my gosh. That was, talk about a risky play from Steinke. He was wrapped up all around by the Franklin defender that time. It was number 90, Justin Sparacino. And that was a little bit of another rookie mistake that time from Steinke. It looked like he was about getting ready to get rid of the football. Catholic Memorial will use their final timeout of the first half. And we will stay here with you guys here. A 7-7 ball game here. Elijah Vincelada alongside Matt Peck with you. Second down and 15 for Catholic Memorial. They're going to call it a sack. He got rid of the ball.
successfully drained that off the clock. Now they're trying to take one last
27 seconds left to go in the first half for Catholic Memorial. Steinke in the backfield here on their Franklin 34-yard line. Let's see if they can try to score here before the half. Steinke going to do a stream pass, and he is met by his man. Not out of bounds, he stays in, and the clock continues to roll. Third down in about 16 now. Crusaders look like they want to go one last time here. Steinke, one last play, drops back to pass. Gonna air it out, down the field, oh shot, the pass is incomplete. Tried to get his man Dustin Roach in double coverage. And nothing better here, ladies and gentlemen, a 7-7 game as we head into halftime here. Franklin and Catholic Memorial lined up here. That's the end of the first half here, folks. We will take a game break here and be back in 2 minutes for a recap of how the first half has went, folks.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, for the halftime show here on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Vangsala alongside Matt Peck with you here, 7-7. Defensive first half here from the Sabres and the Catholic Memorial Crusaders, who are number one ranked in our Zaleski Sports rankings. Got about 12:47 left to go in the halftime period here. As the dance team comes out, we won't have the sound on for it, but I will be talking over it here on my mic. As a little bit of a scoring recap here to run through the first half. The Sabres scored their touchdown via a kick return, 58-yard touchdown from their man, Dominic Walters, who has been one of the big names to watch out for in this first half on the defensive end and on special teams. It's been a special teams game, a lot of punting, and a couple big plays made by the special teams, especially punter for the Catholic Memorial Crusaders in Landon Smart. He has been really great here tonight here as Catholic Memorial scored their one and only touchdown later in the first half. It was from a Steinke end-around run from Devon Williams Jr., who is the junior as well. So we want to give a couple score updates here. That's pretty much been all scoring up to date here. I will get a couple scores up and running. We're seeing Case leading Cedarburg 7-0 at half. Bar Wikipedia on Twitter says Case has a lot of talent, but they are playing sloppy and losing at the line of scrimmage more than they like. And then Cedarburg has been dinged up a little bit early on. So a lot of low scoring in the state, in the SEC conference especially, as the Oak Creek Knights have a 14-3 lead on Waterford. So not a lot of scoring around the state here. And you know, it's first game. A lot of jitters will happen for a lot of these teams. Maquanago is down 21-0 on Appleton North right now. That is a huge score update. West Dallas Allen, West Dallas Central tied at 0 at halftime. Union Grove with a 21-0 lead on Racine Horlick. And a 20-16 lead for Marquette over Arrowhead right now. So that'll be it for our halftime recap here. We'll take another game break here and be right back with you here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 7:40 left here in the halftime period. 7-7 game here from Carroll University. The Franklin Sabres getting ready to take the field again for warm-ups, but the Junior Crusaders taking the field right now. It's been a really great night of football here. Week 1 of WIAA football here on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Vinks-Lalott alongside Matt Peck here to kick off football season in the Milwaukee area with a bang. It has been quite the journey so far here in this first half. So we will let the halftime continue here. I will keep it here with you here. And we'll be back in a couple minutes right here on Zaleski Sports. Back here on Zaleski Sports, Elijah Venksela alongside Matt Peck with you here. A little under 4 minutes left to go in the first half. The Sabres and the Crusaders are tied at 7. Franklin will get the ball to start the second half. 2 touchdowns only in this game so far. Kind of vice versa of how these matchups turned out the last couple of years, as the last couple matchups have ended up in shootouts, with the Sabres winning the last 2 matchups. And keep in mind, last year Franklin came back down 10 last time out. And Catholic Memorial, last time they beat these guys was all the way back in 2022 when Franklin first started having Joey Calais. And both these quarterbacks, you know, they're starting to kind of settle in now here, as Keegan Best had a couple of good passes to end that first half, and Steinke as well with the deep ball to Dustin Roach. So it'll be a fun second half here. We'll see how both teams really shape up here and see what both teams are really made of. Catholic Memorial, the whole team isn't quite out yet, but they're marching their way down the field now. So a little over 2 minutes left to go in the halftime. We will take a quick timeout here and be right back right here on Zaleski Sports for the second half of high school football.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, a 7-7 game here. We are getting set to go here for the start of the second half here. Elijah Venksela alongside Matt Peck with you here on Zaleski Sports tonight here. The third quarter with Franklin receiving the ball here with just a little under 2 minutes to go before we begin the second half. Some score updates around the state before we give our second half underway here from Carroll University via score stream. The Oak Creek Knights lead the Waterford Wolverines 21-3 at half. This game is tied up. Huge score update. Appleton North leads Mukwonago 21-0 in the third quarter. So Mukwonago not off to a great start to their season, hoping they could regroup. Sussex Hamilton leads 21-14 on Kimberly in the third quarter. Union Grove with a 21-0 lead on Racine Horlick. Nina with a 14-7 lead on Muskego. New Berlin West with a 21-7 lead on Martin Luther. Fond du Lac with a 10-6 lead on Hartford. Back here on Zaleski Sports. So a couple more score updates. 21-14 lead Indian Trail on West Tosha Central. A 26-0 lead Oconomowoc on Pulaski. A 17-7 lead for Waukesha West over Wisconsin Lutheran, and still a 0-0 game in West Dallas Central and Nathan Hale. Racine Case with a 10-0 lead on Cedarburg. Franklin will receive the kickoff to start the second half.
Welcome back. Schneider Stadium at Carroll University. What a week one matchup we have for you here. Catholic Memorial and
7-7 here as we score the second half. Essentially look at it as 0-0 as we begin here to start. Kinna will kick it off for Catholic Memorial, and we will get the second half underway.
But one of their stars, Dominic Walters, the senior defensive back, returned a punt for a touchdown. The first punt of the day after a 3-0.
So here we go. Second half getting ready to get underway here.
Crusaders get ready to kick off.
Big boy football.
Kinna
Week one, Matt Yazel, not for the faint of heart. We talked about these two teams. Franklin in the 4
Kinna will kick it away, and we are underway in the second half as Franklin going to let that one bounce in the end zone.
Goes out of bounds, a roller.
And a roller will be first and 10 for the Sabres at their own 20-yard line.
With the kick. So conversely then, Catholic Memorial, these Crusaders, in the last 4 years since the COVID stoppage, they're 48-7 with a state championship under their belt. So 2 Hall of Fame coaches.
So Keegan Best will march back out on the field for another drive here to start the second half. Let's see. He kind of got going late in that first half. Had a little bit of the early first game jitters to start it, but we'll see what happens right here to start the second half. Best in the backfield. And hand it off, or hand it off to Beglinger. He'll get a gain of a few yards on the play. Robert Beglinger and Dylan Hurling sharing the role of running back in the first half. 2nd and 6, a 4-yard gain for Franklin.
I have a feeling that Lewis Brown's going to prescribe heavy doses of Beglinger here in the second
Best
half.
in the backfield, going to hand it off again to Beglinger, and Beglinger going to be eaten up at the line again this time. Rob Beglinger, the senior captain for this Franklin Sabres team.
Crashing the line of scrimmage, especially in the interior between the 2 tackles.
2-yard gain for Beglinger.
Blitzing their linebackers up
Lewis Brown and Drew Ambrose haven't been playing it very aggressive so far on the air game as they have in the past with future quarterbacks, just trying to get more settled in with Best. Best going to hand it off again to Beglinger, and he'll be just a little short of a first down. And 3 straight runs from the Sabres. No, they're going to give him the first down. Beglinger looked like he was short Kyle Johnston on the tackle that time. And it'll be a first down for the Sabres.
Beglinger, heavy doses of Beglinger.
So Robbie Beglinger has been the story to start the second half for the Franklin Sabres. Best in the backfield with Beglinger in the back of behind him. Best gonna just continue to hand it off to Beglinger. Beglinger jukes a man out. Beglinger has room to run, and he'll get out to the 45-yard line with a 15-yard gain. And Robbie Beglinger off to a really nice start to begin this second half.
In the beginning of this broadcast, Beglinger had 1,100 yards and 18 touchdowns in a part-time role last year as a ball carrier.
Beglinger was one of the premier running backs in the state last year for Franklin, and he is showing why so far in the start of the second half. Best at the own 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Gonna fake the handoff, gonna pass it over. Ooh, just over the hands of his wide receiver, Gavin Sheik, the #1 target for him. A little bit of a slant route that time for Gavin Sheik. Just couldn't get it over. A little high of a throw that time from Keegan Best. 2nd down and 10 for the Sabres. Kremski cramping up a little bit. Going to hand it off to Beglinger again. Beglinger churning his legs. Beglinger, oh my goodness. Beglinger looking like a freight train here to start the second half. Robbie Beglinger.
That's just it. That's Lewis Brown and the Franklin Sabres just rolling up the
Just
sleeves and saying, let's go.
making the plays happen for the Franklin Sabres.
I'm stunned at how packed the stadium is for week 1.
Sellout crowd here from Schneider Stadium. 2 big teams from the Parkland and SEC Conference. Last year in the SEC for the Sabres. Best in the Catholic Memorial 41-yard line. Keegan Best will fake the handoff this time to Sheik. Oh my. In the double coverage that time and can't make the pass.
You know, I love the theory on that, though, Matt Yazel. You know, you run up the middle repeatedly, and you draw those 8 men to the box. And then you
So 2nd down and 10 for the Sabres.
9:16 on the clock in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 41.
Best will hand it off to Beglinger. Beglinger this time going to be met at the line of scrimmage. He'll be lucky enough to get only a yard on the play that time. Navarian Flowers on the tackle that time.
If you noticed on that play, when he hit the hole, he did a stutter step. And that's, you know, that's all Navarian Flowers needs. Navarian Flowers just creamed him as he was dancing. That's not Beglinger's game. Beglinger's game is power.
So 3rd down and 9 from Franklin. I would assume Franklin going to try to air it out again on this play. Best going to fake the handoff, has pressure coming, and Best is going to get sacked. Multiple Crusaders around him. And it'll set up a 4th down for the Sabres. A huge stop for the Crusaders.
Catholic Memorial Trio.
We have 4th down and 15 now.
Hits that time on the Franklin quarterback. My goodness, 4th and 14.
So a 4th and 14 now for Franklin.
3rd quarter, and the punt comes on.
I got it as 4th and 15. Kyle Johnston, one of the big guys on the sack that time. Walters will punt it away, and they'll let it bounce into the end zone. Oh, Franklin saved it! Oh! Earlier, it was number 40, Landon Smart, with the special teams masterclass, and now it's Dominic Walters who received a kick return early on and now forces a punt and puts Catholic Memorial inside their 1 yard line. You talk about a great sequence of special teams right there.
Oh. Went crisscross applesauce to his seat and caught that pill. Downed it at the 1. In the head.
So a 1st down and 10 for the Sabres.
99.5 yards to go for the Crusader offense.
7:44 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Dalton Steinke will come back for his first drive of the 2nd half. Both teams were pinned down at the 1 yard line early on. Steinke just going to do a little tush push that time and just wants to get a little bit of breathing room so that they can avoid a potential safety. Looks like they get nothing on the play that time.
Steinke, you better go back and put on some weight to try that play again. My goodness.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, 2 quarterbacks hitting their first ever starts, including the sophomore, Dalton Steinke, 6'1", 182 pounds. Didn't even play last year as a freshman. He dealt with a collarbone injury all of last year.
Steinke gonna hand it off. Devon Williams Jr., there you go, get a couple yards on the play. 3 or 4 yards on the play, and it'll be a 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Crusaders. Looks like a lineman is down for Catholic Memorial. A lot of cramps going on here, yep. It's been a cramp special here in this game so far here. First game too, I mean both teams, just trying to get used to gameplay again.
Where you hydrate all day of the game. What gets difficult is that it sneaks up on you because it's not real hot.
So a 3rd down and 5. It's I tell you what, the weather here tonight, it's been pretty humid outside too. I'm sweating in the press box right now as the Sabres maybe use some of that pickle juice right there to help Wagner, the old lineman. So it'll be a 3rd down and 5 for Catholic Memorial. The Crusaders need to get to their 10-yard line for a 1st down. Steinke in the backfield. Gonna roll around, has some pressure around him. Oh my goodness! He gets drilled in the end zone and a safety for the Sabres.
It's a safety for Franklin, but we'll see what the flag is. It was a
flag on the play. There's going to be a safety, and Gabe Martins and Dominic Walters all over the safety. And 2 points for the Franklin Sabres. They make them pay right there. Dude. Wow, Gabe Martins and Dominic Walters just drilled Steinke in the end zone. He told him, welcome to WIAA high school football right there. That's for sure. And you got to give credit right there, too, to the secondary for the Franklin Sabres right there, being able to penetrate any deep threats, including Dustin Roach. He was heavily covered that time by the Sabres secondary. And no one better than the 2 captains for the Franklin Sabres, Dominic Walters and Gabe Martins, to wrap up Steinke for the 2-point lead now. So this might be where Franklin can try to get the momentum they need. So now I think the penalty was on Catholic Memorial on the safety play, so they're going to have to punt the ball from their own 20-yard line. Not a great spot to punt the football right now if you're Catholic Memorial.
But he got greedy.
Or they're going to kick it off, actually, instead at the their own 20-yard line.
None of it coming on offense. None of it.
Looks like they're lining up to try potential onside kick. Nope, they're just going to kick it away. And Franklin will return it at the top of your screen. Cutting through and out to about the 48-yard line that time for Franklin was Gavin Sheik on the return that time. 6:39 left here to go with us. If you guys are just joining us here on Zaleski Sports, Gabe Martins and Dominic Walters with a big sack in the end zone to force a safety. A good punt from Gabe Martins. If Franklin wins this game, Martins and Walters are definitely the front runners for Highlight House Player of the Game. The two senior captains are showing why they are captains indeed. So now Franklin comes back on the field at their own 47-yard line. Keegan Best back out in the backfield. Beglinger was a heavy usage on the last drive on the run game. They're just going to hand it off to him again, and he'll get a couple yards on the gain. It's about the 49-yard line. He'll get about 3 yards on the play.
Again, that safety set up by a great punt and great special teams play with the runner.
This has been a very, very big special teams game for both teams.
Down that ball at the half-yard line, and that paid off. Got him 2 points.
2nd down and 8 from the Sabres' 49-yard line. Best in the pistol formation with Beglinger behind him. Has a few wide receivers on his left and on his right. Best going to do a screen pass here. Going to feed it over to Kremski. Kremski going to dive forward and pick up the first down for the Sabres. And that's a play that you really want right there. Or that's Nolan Hahn, pardon me, the senior that time on the catch for Franklin. That's kind of a play that you want for Keegan Best in his first career start for the Sabres. You know, just a lot of screen check down passes, and I know they've definitely practiced that a lot in practice. So 1st down and 10 from the Catholic Memorial 43-yard line. Steinke going to hand it off to Beglinger. Beglinger going to get about a gain of 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Matt Yeasel, in high school football, those kind of plays, while it doesn't seem big.
Kyle Johnston on the tackle that time for Catholic Memorial.
You know, you're dishing out punishment, you're running clock, you're wearing your opponent down. Franklin's a deep team to begin with. It's a good strategy. That's why Lewis Brown's in the Hall of Fame. Absolutely.
2nd down and 7. Best. Oh, fumbled the handoff at first. He's going to hand out to Beglinger. And no room to run that time as another miscue right there from Keegan Best as he fumbled it on the snap. A couple guys, Nico Rogers, one of the guys on the tackle that time. So it'll be a 3rd down now for Franklin. 3rd down and 7 make it. 3rd down and 11, actually. A loss of 5 yards on the play. So Franklin, Keegan Best setting up. A wide receiver on the bottom of your screen, 1 on the top, 2 on the top with Beglinger in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff. Best moving around, has nobody open. Just going to find it. Oh, my gosh, almost intercepted that time from Nico Rogers. He just bats it down. That's a smart move, though, at the same time.
Big hit on the quarterback.
Best got drilled that time.
Gabe Talla on the hit with the quarterback.
Talla drills Best as the pressure was brought on, but even better secondary defense that time for Franklin, or for Catholic Memorial, pardon me. Dominic Walters will punt again. I still think it's crazy how he's a punter and kick returner here.
This game is not for the faint of heart. I mean,
He's been doing all the right things and pushing the right buttons on special teams so far today. He's going to punt this one away. Let's see if he has another good one in him. And a fair catch signaled at the 11-yard line. Not a bad punt. And that'll set up the Crusaders inside their own 20 again at their own 11-yard line with 4:02 left here to go in the 3rd quarter. Only scoring so far here in the 3rd quarter is a Franklin safety. That was set up early on in the 2nd half.
And this game is going by fast. Only 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
We're going to get you home in your jammies in plenty of time, Matt Yeasel.
So first down and 10 for Catholic Memorial. Steinke. Fake the handoff. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to have no room to go here. Only going to get about a yard on the play.
Good ball handling there, but there was nothing open. Good discipline by the Franklin defense.
Franklin's defense all around it that time.
Just because they were burned on that in the first half.
So it would be second down and 10. Steinke in the backfield. Devon Williams behind him. Steinke can hand off to Devon Williams. Devon Williams, only a couple yards on the play. It'll be a third down and about 10. Only a yard on the carry that time.
You know, and it's always amazing when you watch a young quarterback in high school football. Pending that he stays healthy, he's taking some big hits here tonight. Pending that Steinke.
So 3:20 left to go in the third quarter. A third down and 10 coming up here. Steinke gonna rely, keep an eye on the bottom of your screen for Dustin Roach. He's been the deep threat guy for Steinke so far. Steinke gonna roll back. Has some pressure coming. Steinke rolling around, and he's gonna throw it up, and the pass is intercepted. Franklin gonna take it to the house for a pick six. Dominic Walters, you are going off tonight. Unbelievable. He's got takeover mode on right now. Unbelievable. And oh my goodness. That is not what you want to see right now if you are Catholic Memorial, as Dustin Roach is down, but a pick six for Dominic Walters, the senior captain of South Dakota State, putting the team on his back on special teams and defense. Unbelievable. He has gotten a punt return touchdown. He has a pick six now. He even punted the ball and punted it all the way to the Catholic Memorial's own 1 yard line. Dustin Roach, that's a good sign as he's being helped up, but at the same time it is not. But Dominic Walters, unbelievable. He is a baller on the field so far tonight. And another rookie mistake for Steinke, as Dominic Walters. If the Sabres somehow find a way to finish this game off, this is going to be something special for Dominic Walters.
Steinke now, that's 2 drives in a row where it's a third down with just relentless pressure, resulting in a safety and a pick six. 2:58 on the clock.
Henshaw will attempt the extra point. The kick is good. We will take a 30-second game break and be right back right here on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community.
Hey, we're fine, we're fine. I'm gonna turn the brightness up back now. Really? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, that's not that.
Customer service is our number one goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Where's Pat? No, I'm just kidding. All right, I got it ready for you. Should I just come back? All right, back here on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Vankslot alongside Matt Peck with you here. A pick six from Dominic Walters. He has a pick six now, a punt return touchdown, and he can punt the ball to his advantage.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Matt Peck.
Oh man, that was
a little hiatus.
Yeah, it was a little my fault, but you know I forgot our computer charger. had to go to 3 different stores. I was actually gone the entire time since the end of the first quarter. Target didn't have it. Walmart didn't have it. I ended up at Best Buy all the way in Brookfield. So, you know, that's
Hey, you made it back for the right time of the game, and you know what you just missed?
I know.
Dominic Walters, I tell you what, he's a leading front runner for player of the game.
Awesome.
So Connor Henshaw will kick it off here, and he'll do a little squib kick and a fair catch that time at the 8-yard line from Will Schmitzer, pardon me. But Dominic Walters showing why he's a D1 commit. I mean, he's doing it all on the field so far for the Sabres tonight, and he's making Steinke have some rookie mistakes here.
Elijah, I was listening in the car. You did an incredible job. I had the car. I want to know what's going on in the game.
So if you heard me pause a couple times, I was producing as well while he was making the work happen.
The reason why that happens is because we never take the computer charger out of our bag.
Yeah.
And then I did it this week, and then it stayed in the wall. So
now you don't have to have the brightness all the way down producing it.
Yeah.
So Steinke back on the field. He'll hand it off. Ooh, juking the man out. And carry that time for Navarian Flowers. That time, he'll get a gain of about 3 to 4 yards on the play. I had to be like Iron Man a little bit right there. Had to do all these other things. Had to make sure the battery wasn't going to run out. I put it on the lowest brightness too.
That's what I was doing earlier.
But we make it work. That's what's special about us here in the Milwaukee area. Second down and 6.
I knew this game was going to be good too. I'm like, if this thing dies in the middle of this game.
Good thing it didn't.
Yeah.
Second down and 6. Steinke going to hand it off to Flowers once again. Flowers just going to get clobbered around the offensive line. He'll actually get a couple yards on the play right there, but it'll only be about a gain of 2 or 3 yards.
Rugby scrum on that one, moving that pile. Martins on the tackle, 32. 232-pound linebacker now.
You also missed the safety.
Yeah, I was wondering how it got 9-7 when I heard it on the phone. I was like 9-7. I'm like,
Steinke had nowhere to go, and then he got sacked.
I figured it was a safety.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure though.
But this Franklin defense is living up to the hype so far. Steinke gonna hand it up to fake the hand up to Flowers, gonna do a read option, and the Franklin defense right all over it again. Gabe Martins with the tackle that time. It's been the senior captain show tonight for Franklin. Martins, Richter, Walters. I almost forgot. How could I forget? 4th down and 3 now. You almost do they go for it here? I mean, they haven't gotten anything really going.
Well, the thing is, if they were like on the 50 or the other side, I probably would have said, yeah, why not? But
they're going to punt it away. And signaling. Nope, they're not going to signal for the fair catch. Walters on the return. Walters with room. Walters. Oh, what a hit that time. Just laying the truck that time. Oh, my gosh. And he's hurt now. Oh, my. What a hit, though, from number 9, Gabe Tala. And Tala has another cramp. That Peck, got to get the pickle juice out. Another cramp. That's the 4th or 5th cramp I've seen tonight.
So, did you see this score update from McWanago?
Yeah, I saw. I gave them the update at halftime, and they are struggling. Are they still down by as much as I thought? I haven't had time
Hamilton
to check.
up by 14 on Kimberly.
How much is McWanago down by now?
It is 21-6.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Oak Creek was 21-3 at Waterford at half. Arrowhead 26-16 over Marquette. Oconomowoc not using any time, 26-0 over Pulaski at halftime.
What's it looking like at the FVA Classic 8 matchup of Muskego versus Neenah?
That is 14-13 Neenah now. Ooh, boy, that's interesting. Franklin, I'm sure they won't mind seeing that right now. I mean, why am I talking playoffs? It's the first week. But
yeah.
You know, early on, these non-conference games are going to count more. And Franklin, usually in the same region as Muskego, McWanago, they see them fall that first game. They're going to be like, ooh. And Franklin, I shouldn't talk so soon. They still got to win this game, too. They're only up by 9 here.
So 1st and 10 from the Franklin 47. Keegan Best can hand it off to Dylan Hurling. He'll get a gain of about 3 to 4 yards on the play. I mean, I'm not saying this game's quite over just yet, but I know if we win this game, I'm gonna pick the player already.
Yeah. Well.
But this has been some type of game. I haven't seen anything like this from a punter, a D-back, and a punt returner.
Yeah.
I mean, he just does it all. Dominic Walters. Keegan Best will get the handoff to Hurling again. Hurling will get a gain of about 3 to 4 yards on the play. That could be the last play as we head into the fourth quarter soon here. Kyle Johnston on the tackle for Catholic Memorial. You think he's related to the head basketball coach there, Kyle Johnson?
You get rid of the T, they got the same name, and maybe add an E. You got the same name right over there.
Yeah.
We saw Kyle Johnson. He said hi to us because he remembers us from the Old Creek days.
On the 20-yard line, as that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. 9 points in the third quarter for the Franklin Sabres, a 16-7 lead. Number 1 Catholic Memorial on upset alert watch here from the Milwaukee area. The fourth quarter coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Elijah Vanksala alongside Matt Peck with you here. Week 1 of WIAA football here on Zaleski Sports in the Milwaukee area. A 16-7 lead for the Franklin Sabres over the number 1 Catholic Memorial Crusaders, who fell short in the state championship game last year in a battle of the 2 Hall of Fame coaches in Bill Young of Catholic Memorial and Lewis Brown of Franklin. So Franklin will get the ball and a penalty? I don't know. It looks like they're moving back a little bit here to open up the fourth quarter. And it looks like they're going to move back a little bit. Maybe just moving the chains back a little bit more. And it looks like they're setting up for a 3rd down and 8. Keegan Best. We will have these Franklin Sabres on once again after this. Week 3 against Racine Case. That should be a great game. I think it's the first week of school for those guys too, and then we'll have them on for the Helmet Bowl one last time in week 5. So we'll have them every other week till week 5. Gonna do a screen pass to Gavin Sheik. Sheik has room to run. Sheik down the sideline on his feet. Oh, he would have been a house call right there if he didn't get tripped up. That could have almost been night-night right there if he went in the end zone.
What a run from Sheik that time. That was.
And Sheik, one of the most fastest receivers in the state as
Holding.
well. Oh, man, holding. Comes back. Screen pass. I didn't see that.
So a holding call. It'll be 1st and 20, I believe.
I think there's still going to be 3rd down here, I believe.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because it happens when they take the penalty into fruition when it they move the yards back where the penalty happened, right?
Yes. So 3rd, it's going to be 3rd.
So 3rd down and 8 now for Franklin. It's just a reset of down pretty much.
Yeah. So basically, let's just say this: Catholic Memorial really is going to want to stop here.
Catholic Memorial, look at that. They're bringing 6 to 7 guys.
Oh, boy. They're bringing the house on this one.
Yep, they're bringing the edge. Best has pressure. Scrambles. Ooh. He's going to get sacked. Nico Rogers with the sack. He's got offers from North Dakota State. And Nico Rogers with his 6'6" frame with the big boy sack that time, and he does the money celebration.
This is the perfect example when I talk about what Catholic Memorial needed. Obviously, I was gone for 2 quarters, but talking now, that's a perfect thing. They needed to bring the house on that one. They brought the house on that one. They got to Keegan Best, and now they're going to get the ball back here. And I think, in my opinion, this is a do or die. They got to score in this possession.
And they got 2 new guys here. Well, Jesse Sobchak will be one of the guys to return, and at the top of the screen, it will be Zaire Smith on the return at the top. Dustin Roach, that's huge. He's hurt right now. I think he's cramping up. Walters, he's been great all night on all ends. He's punting it away. He's going to let this one bounce. No way. Bell, no way. Walters, it's going to take a Franklin bounce all the way to 11. Have yourself a night, Dominic Walters. You name it.
Dominic Walters is like, hey, man.
Wow. You talk about a football player right there in Dominic Walters. Kick return touchdown. It's pick 6. A punt inside the 1, and I think every time he's punted it, it's been inside the 20 every time.
The pick 6 happened. I was walking back in because I heard interception. I'm like, oh.
And that I won't like that wasn't the best of throws either from Dalton Steinke either. He kind of just let it go, and that was kind of like like Jordan Love when he has those moments where he's just like, I gotta just let it go.
Like all the time.
Yeah, he just let it go that time, and then it just happened to go in the hands of Walters.
Well, here's the thing. You're enjoying football with Matt Peck and Elijah Vankselaar right now. Next week, Slinger at Lake Geneva Badger on the network. We're heading all the way down to the nice touristy city of Lake Geneva.
We're heading to the borderline of the Milwaukee metro area.
Yeah, that's what you should say. We haven't been that far down south yet.
Steinke will fake the play fake. He's got pressure. Steinke going to be taken down.
Did he gain a couple yards on that,
I think he gained a yard or 2.
Yeah.
I think the tackle that time is on Eli Deutsch that time on the tackle. I think they're going to say he didn't gain anything. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, but I think he'll take that any day over a sack.
Oh, 100%. And that was a good credit that time by Franklin's defense, able to get back there and, just get after Steinke. And, they've kind of been doing a good job all night, holding Catholic Memorial so far.
Steinke going to hand it off. Whoa, coming through for the legs that time on the tackle was Mason Peters as Devon Williams with the tackle. Mason Peters, the senior, on the tackle. Matt Peck, this Franklin defense, their future opponents got to be a little nervous in the coming weeks here. We're seeing Case. Their defense looks pretty good, too.
By the way, how are they doing? Did you see?
Last time I checked, they were up 10-0 in the third quarter. But from Bar Wikipedia, he said something like they weren't doing that well on the O-line, and a lot of penalties were causing them to come back. But it'll be a 3rd down and 6, a crucial one here. Steinke rolling to his left, has some room to run. He's going to pass it, and the pass is caught.
Nice catch.
What a catch on the hitchhike route that time. Found his man right in the chest.
Here's the thing about that,
and another injury.
No, from my angle, it looked like he was past the line of scrimmage. I couldn't tell. That's why I thought maybe we were going to call it back, because he kind of ran forward and got rid of it. It looked like
that could have been almost a legal forward pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is the 6th cramp, I think, of the night for Catholic Memorial, Peck.
Wow.
That's number 17, Rig Waterman.
What in the world? Now we got so it's going to be an official's timeout.
Waterman looked like he got a fine, but he kind of got drilled on that hit too. I tell you that.
Yeah, so now's a good time for me to check on some.
Yeah, give us some score updates while we're at it.
All right, I got 21-6 still, Appleton north of McWanago. 34-3, Oak Creek up on Waterford. Sussex Hamilton 35-21 on Kimberly. That's the one I'm shocked with.
Who?
Sussex Hamilton.
Yeah, Kimberly, the Alabama of Wisconsin high school football.
I would go on a McWanago stream, but theirs is paid access, so I'm not going to. Already spent. So I got Muskego Nina 14-13 in the 4th quarter up at Nina. Let's see.
So 1st down and 10 from the 32-yard line. You got any more for us before we?
I'm going to check on that Nina score on the broadcast since we got time here.
Yeah, did you say Case's score? I wasn't.
So we got Nina 14-13 up on Muskego with 33 seconds left.
In the game?
Yes.
Oh.
In the 4th quarter, it looks like Muskego is on offense, if you ask me right now. 3rd and 15.
On where are they at in the field?
They got it zoomed in on the Muskego team, so I can't tell.
Because I think if they are getting field goal territory, they have a good kicker.
Oh, yes, they have the ball in field goal territory.
And they will take on the Oak Creek Knights on Calhoun next week.
That's got to be a good one.
I think Calhoun, you could safe to say he'll get his first win this week.
Well, right now, yes, it's looking like it over there at Oak Creek. But, next week, we put in for that game, but TV 24 was already there. But
Steinke in the backfield. Oh, yep, penalty. That's. Ooh. Varian Flower is going to be on the tackle that time. I think that's going to be on Memorial because they threw the flags right away.
They said Kimberly likely might have their longest losing streak since 2005, and guess how many games that is?
Huh?
2.
Oh, my gosh.
Because they play the defending state champions Bayport next week. So if they lose to Hamilton tonight, I mean.
Oh, that's going to be the matchup of the state, huh?
Yeah.
Kimberly against Bayport.
Guess what? It's on a Thursday night.
you know who will be turning into that game?
During the Wisconsin game.
Yep.
Not, if anybody
yeah.
cares about Wisconsin anymore, but I still do, but you know.
Maybe we should host a watch party and watch that game.
Yes.
And the Badger game, of course. So it'll be a first and 15. It was a false start. Steinke in the pistol. Going to fake the handoff, roll to his left. He's got some room to run. He's going to air it out deep. Has a man, Waterman. The pass is intercepted.
Oh!
Is that Walters again?
No, there's a flag.
Yeah, it's going to be pass interference, but that would have been Walters again. Oh, my gosh. And now Waterman down again.
I was going to say, he kind of like, see, the problem there is the wide receiver the defender did not turn around there. He did not turn around and look for the ball, and that's what kind of caused the pass interference that time.
I mean, Dominic Walters could have had his second interception of the day to go along with all he's done today, but that penalty's not good.
Muskego has called a timeout with 3 seconds left. They are down 14-13 against Neenah. They're going to set to kick the game-winning field goal up at Neenah.
Oh, that's going to be huge. I need to see this too.
Franklin contingent here. Wow, making their voices heard. They're not timid.
They didn't like the call, so Dominic Walters robbed of his second interception.
Yeah, Walters was robbed. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty. Hey, Matt Peck, you know what we had to talk about here before they kick their game-winning field goal there if it happens? I mean, look at the crowd here tonight. This is quite the turnout here for week 1 as Catholic Memorial sets up at their own 42. Both teams bring out a great crowd for a powerhouse matchup. Steinke going to hand it off to Flowers, and he's going to be taken down by nobody other than Theo Cunningham that time for a gain of about 1. Yeah, this will be interesting. That's Ken Krause talking to his kicker. What do you think he's telling him right now? I know
he's
this
saying,
is off the game.
have confidence out there. We're going to give you a final play-by-play from the Neenah-Muskego game over there. Neenah, like I just said, up 14-13 on Muskego with 3 seconds left. Muskego attempting to win the game.
What is it, a 25-yard field goal? You work on those.
Muskego beat Neenah twice last year. Keep in mind they came back from a 24-3 deficit week 1 to do so last year.
Steinke drops back to pass, has some pressure coming. He's got some room. He'll take off himself. And, what a tackle that time from Gabe Martin. It'll only be a gain of 1 or 2. So it'll set up a 3rd down and 7 for the Crusaders. Did they call a timeout in the other game? Iced kicker?
I think so.
Oh, man.
And here's what I love about, what the quarterback for Catholic Memorial has been able to do tonight. I love quarterbacks that can move out of the pocket. Oh, yeah. The guys at the dual threat that can move and take off running.
You didn't see it either, but Keegan Best was doing the same.
Yeah.
He almost got sacked in his own end zone earlier in the game for a safety, and he eluded the pressure. So 3rd down and 7. He's going to drop back to pass. The pass is tipped in. Just out of room that time was Jackson Boldry. He had one earlier already.
Yeah,
and the pass was tipped.
I don't know, man.
I think they're bringing the punt team out. I don't know.
Like I said, though, I'm an aggressive guy.
Yeah.
And it's 4th and 8, and you're down 9 points. You're practically down 2 possessions. You must have. They got a lot of faith in their defense, but they have 3 timeouts. So I guess.
Tell you what, you'd be more aggressive than the Packers and Wisconsin Badgers. So they're going to punt it here. They've done a great job. Almost blocked that time. Walter's going to let this one bounce. And it's going to continue to take a Catholic Memorial bounce to about the 20-yard line. So it's pretty much just a touchback. Good day in the office punting tonight for Landon Smart. And Franklin, I think if they could score here, that could be the knockout punch. All they have to do if you're the Sabres now, feed the rock to Robbie Beglinger, who has been, dude, you missed it out, man. He carried a couple defenders with him a couple times tonight. He's been carrying the offense when Keegan Best hasn't had his best night ever, but every guy can have a rough start every now and then, but he started to settle in after a while, Keegan Best, but his defense has really backed him up tonight in a matchup of 2 quarterbacks in their first career starts. So Keegan Best in the backfield. He'll drop back to pass. 3 guys on his right. Has some time to throw. He'll just dump it off to his running back that time. That's number 10. The ball's out. No, they're going to say it's out. They're going to say it's a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
A touchdown. Will Schmeitzer. And Catholic Memorial is within 3.
Wow.
Schmitzer knocked the ball out from Drew Slumshevsky.
And just like that makes a lot of, we got a game.
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly. That was that's why you go for the punch on the ball sometimes. You got that chance to rip it out, kind of like what just Catholic Memorial did on defense, and wow, that was amazing.
Schmitzer knocked the ball out and recovered it. It looked like it was blown dead for a sec, like he was down, but Schmitzer drew the ball out and puts the Catholic Memorial Crusaders right back in it. The extra point is up, and did it just green? Oh, no, it's no good.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's going to stay a three-point game.
Wow, Neenah just blocked the field goal.
Oh.
Neenah takes the 14-13 win against Muskego.
So Muskego 0-1 to start the year, but that doesn't mean anything. Remember what happened last year?
Yeah.
They went 5-4 and made a run all the way to state.
Wow. So Muskego 0-1, one of the notable results in the area. Muskego falls tonight.
Will Schmitzer, though. This is a ball game again, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle your seatbelts.
Yeah, so Neenah puts the upset on Muskego.
Did Schmitzer get 6 on his stat sheet? Dude! Too late!
Schmitzer, a sophomore.
Muskego falls and Neenah, so we're going to go back to our game on my phone so I can just make sure everything's running.
Oh, that poor kid, he's going to be like, why didn't I get 6 on my stat? Welcome back here, a brand new ball game. Bit of a stunner here, Catholic Memorial.
So Catholic Memorial, out of nowhere, just stunning us.
So now Bill Young, he's going to come up here and say, this is why I didn't punt. This is why I didn't go for it.
You know, you got to put your trust in your defense. This Catholic Memorial team had a lot of returning defensive backs. And Will Schmitzer, the hero to keep them in this game. With 7:23 left to go, the kick is away from Kennetator. And Dominic Walters will return it. Walters going to cut to the right side, and he'll get down to about the 25-yard line. So this now becomes a very important drive for Franklin.
Yes, I mean,
if they can't score here, this could essentially set up Catholic Memorial for a potential game-winning drive, depending on how much time is off.
And this is more huge for Catholic Memorial now because they missed that extra point. They could have potentially had a game-winning field goal in their hands. Now they can just field goal to tie, but obviously we'll see when that comes around if they can get a stop here on defense.
So 16-13, Franklin leads. We've got a game, just as we expected it. It's going to be the biggest drive of the career of Keegan Best so far. Best going to hand it off to Robbie Beglinger. Beglinger going to dive forward and get about a gain of 4 yards on the play. They might even be generous enough to give him 6 on the play.
It's going to be 4.
4.
So clock runs.
I don't know, like Franklin right here. If you're Drew Ambrose and those offensive plays on the sideline, do you continue to air it out and try still? But after that fumble,
yeah, it's a good one. It's a good question. I mean, I wouldn't air it out. You want to know why? I don't want to. Keegan Best is young.
Yeah.
And you don't want to take a chance of having that ball be picked off because then Catholic Memorial's got all they got the momentum now, but they'll have even
he's
more.
Gonna drop back to no, he's not. He's gonna hand it off to Beglinger. He faked me out that time.
Yeah. What are we watching, Muskego?
Yeah.
In week 7 or 8, we'll be watching Muskego. Long ways away. I got to prepare for Badger because they got that double wing offense next week.
Wing T offense.
Wing T. So Badger's going to be confusing me. I'll be bringing those binoculars next week to Lake Geneva, that's for sure.
So 3rd down and 4. This is the loudest we'll hear of Catholic Memorial's crowd all night so far. A huge stop incoming if they can get it. 3rd down and 4.
If I'm Catholic Memorial, I'm sending everybody here.
Yeah, they're only look like they're going to send about 4 to 5 guys here.
Send
maybe
a guy
6.
in the end.
Best going to signal up for the screen pass. He's got his man down the sideline. Oh. Good screen pass that time. Good blocks, but the man is down on the top of the sideline. You know, that screen pass has been working all night so far for Franklin, but injury.
Huge play for the Franklin offense. Is
that another cramp?
All right, let's see here. Let's look at some more scores while we're in injury timeout. Like I said before, Neenah has defeated Muskego 14-13. Appleton North takes down McWanago 21-6.
there's another cramp on Catholic Memorial. That's the 7th now.
Wow. 35-21 lead for Hamilton over Kimberly. That's just a shocker. And
What's
that's
Case's game?
Oh, yeah, I got to look that one up.
I think the Franklin people want to know that one.
Case is up 17-0 in the third quarter, last update on Cedarburg.
I think they got a really good defense. That's what's setting them up. It's like good news here. Number 5, Nolan Hahn, able to get up on his own power here. Had a little bit of trouble getting up, but Hahn able to recover. You know, Franklin, I mean, with Keegan Best, I think it was probably best, no pun intended there, but it was probably best for them to run the screen pass a lot today in his first career start, right? I mean,
yes.
You know, he's had his struggles a little bit. Like, I mean, he looks like he's fit the part, like scrambling. I think he'll settle in once the next week's come. They got Brookfield Central at home next week, but I think they got one more tune-up before they got arguably their toughest matchup in Racine Case. Beglinger is going to get the handoff. He's going to cut to the right side. Beglinger's got room, and he'll get about 9 yards on the carry. And I think at this point of the game, Drew Ambrose and Lewis Brown are going to put the game in the hands of Robbie Beglinger.
I would too. Milk that clock. You're up 3 only now. If you give Catholic Memorial the ball back, they get in field goal range. Even though I haven't seen the best things from the special teams of Catholic Memorial today, especially on the kicking side of things, the hands would ultimately be in the hands of the Catholic Memorial kicker if it comes to it. And there's a timeout called.
They're re-signaling for 5:45 left on the clock, so that means, Matt Peck, it's your turn too.
Yeah, it's my turn. The ref's saying, hey, Zaleski.
He's pointing to you.
Yeah, he's looking at me right now.
The lead ref. So it'll be 2nd down and 1 at the Franklin 49-yard line.
So it's from the 49, they get to the 50 here. They're on the other side of the field. They're in Catholic Memorial territory if they can get 1 yard here. So 2nd and 1. So hang on. Now we got it. The ref's pointing around here. We got 2nd and 1.
Come on. What does he want? Someone's going to come so slow. I don't know what he's saying. I have no idea.
They got some fans helping out with the clock here. 5:35
That's
is
a
the
new
clock.
one.
And the clock will start on the whistle too, right?
Yep.
So there we go. 5:35 left to go. Keegan Best in the pistol formation with the running back behind him. He'll hand it off. Beglinger up the middle. He'll pick up the first down, about 2 to 3 yards on the carry. We are one of the last games on the network tonight here on Zaleski Sports with the 7:15 kickoff.
Yeah, we started the latest too.
Yeah. I recommend everybody to tune in at 97.3 the game or in the Milwaukee area, 9:20
Yeah,
a.m.
I think it's 9:20 that they have the post game on.
Chuck Freeman and Dan Pfeiffer will be calling in with scores from around the state and recaps from different games. We won't be calling in tonight, as Michael Whitlow will be.
Oh, that's who's here?
Yep. Beglinger has room to run up the middle. Beglinger, he is
Put it away! No.
Down inside the 20-yard line. And Robert Beglinger. And another injury for Catholic Memorial. And
the clock should be stopping here.
Yeah.
The clock keeps on running in the stadium. It'll stop at 4:51, but I bet it'll be adjusted.
Make it a 36-yard run. You know, we talk about how Franklin produces quarterbacks. They produce running backs, too.
Oh, gosh. Gavin Beck, he was the one like in the 2014, 2015s. You got Terrence Shelton over there.
Now Robert Beglinger.
Yeah, I mean, you got everybody.
I mean, Dylan Hurling, a good backup, too.
Quarterbacks, Max Elba, Miles Burkett, you name it.
Joey Calais just recently.
I mean, they come from everywhere. It's like
Boston Halloran wasn't too bad until he got hurt.
Yes, I mean, Boston Halloran was the baseball guy over there. I think I'm wondering if he's still at Oakland.
So another, you know, I don't want, it sucks to see players get injured like this with cramps, but what do you think? I mean, not drinking enough water?
I don't know. You know, it's early in the year. It's one of those questionable ones. I mean, it's tough. I mean, sometimes if you don't stretch out the right way before the game, you come up with those issues.
Robert Beglinger carrying the offense on his back.
So the clock will be readjusted to 4:56.
I mean, you look at all the captains. Tyler, all of them all around for the Sabres team. Gabe Martins, Dominic Walters.
If I'm Lewis Brown here.
Tyler Richter.
If I'm Lewis Brown here, I'm thinking touchdown all the way. Because here's my mentality. You don't score a touchdown left. You give Catholic Memorial 2 minutes left. Say they get a little bit magic in them. They score a touchdown. They just got to kick the extra point and they win. So I'm going all touchdown here if I'm Lewis Brown. Obviously, if you have to kick the field goal, you have to kick the field goal. Puts you up 6 points. That forces them to get a touchdown. But you gotta think ahead. Like, there's 50 seconds left. It's not likely. But if they somehow get Aaron Rodgers in them on Catholic Memorial side, you could be looking at a.
They do have to go pretty fast if Franklin gets a touchdown.
But they do have 3 timeouts left to keep in mind.
But I think if you're Franklin, you continue to pound the rock with Beglinger.
And if I'm Keegan Best, I am not throwing into any coverages because you get that ball picked off, you could be in trouble.
But if you set up the right play for a screen pass, you could set up a run up the middle. They're going to run it up the middle with Beglinger. He'll get a gain of a couple yards on the play. But if Catholic Memorial can hold him here, that's huge.
Oh.
So this essentially is still a huge drive.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2nd and 6 now.
2nd and 6 from the Catholic Memorial 10. Franklin going to continue to let the clock roll. From Carroll University, Elijah Vinksala alongside Matt Peck here in the Milwaukee area. What a game to open up the WIAA football season, and we got plenty of more good games in store.
Cordell Smith looks nervous down there, the Franklin athletic director.
He's got the gold lays on for the Sabres tonight. He's going to hand it off to Beglinger again. He'll plow forward. Wow. Get a couple yards on the play. Now, if you're Catholic Memorial, do you save your timeouts here? Because Franklin, I think if they continue to run it here and they stop them, it's going to get down to the 2 minutes here around.
So there's a timeout called here at 3:51.
You want to stay here?
Yeah.
We played a lot of the.
Let's see here. Let me just make sure.
Let's remind you of our game day sponsor, Fleet Farm.
Yeah, so it'll be 3rd and 5. But here's the thing. I can't stress this enough right now. If you're Catholic Memorial, you absolutely got to find a way to get a stop here. You cannot give another first down to Franklin because that runs the clock more. You got 3:51 remaining here. You get the stop here. You force them to kick a field goal. You got more than enough time to possibly come down, get a touchdown. Extra points was tough last time, but you got to be able to make that extra point. But at very worst, if they come down and score a touchdown, they force a stop here, it's a tie game. So if Franklin, if they get stopped here, makes the field goal, they got to make the field goal first. But kind of like how I'm playing it out in my head, you got to make sure you can find a way, if you're Catholic Memorial, to get the stop here on defense. And, this game, like we talked about even last year, we didn't do this game last year. We really wanted to, but this game has lived up to the hype. 2 years ago we did this game. It was a Catholic Memorial lead. Franklin went ahead. And I forgot what happened 3 years ago. I think Catholic Memorial led the whole time. So,
every time these two teams have faced each other the last 4 years, it's been a one-possession game to finish it off. So I wouldn't be surprised if it ends that way again here. And I believe this is the last year these two teams are facing each other in week 1 as well.
Because Catholic Memorial goes to the Greater Metro and Franklin goes to the Classic A, and that'd be considered a crossover game.
So here we go. The crowd getting loud for Catholic Memorial, and I think now timeout from Lewis Brown is coming. They want to talk it over again. You know what I think? I think that's a smart timeout from Lewis Brown, the Hall of Famer, and he wanted to see how the defense looked.
Okay, this time we're going to go to commercial. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hans Zaleski Sports.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
They don't have that quarterback no more. Back here on Zaleski Sports, 3:51 left here to go in the game. Buckle your seatbelts. A big 3rd down and 5 coming. Franklin leading Catholic Memorial. Elijah Vinksala with Matt Peck here on Zaleski Sports in the Milwaukee area. What a thriller it's been so far in week 1. 3:51 left to go. 3rd down and 5. Best in the pistol with Beglinger behind him. 2 wide receivers on his right, a tight end behind the center. And hand it off to Beglinger. Beglinger.
I don't think he got there.
He's going to be short.
Oh, Lewis Brown's calling. Yeah, he's going to be short.
I think I think you go for it and try to get it here.
I don't know because, yes, you're right, kind of, because if you don't get it, Catholic Memorial's got to go almost the whole length of the field. But this is why I don't want to be a football coach here.
A timeout is going to be called here, but You know what? You know why you got to trust both your teams here? You got 2 Hall of Fame coaches on both sidelines, so 16-13 Franklin. My heart's even racing right now for both teams.
Yes. Wow, you know, that's
so a 4th down and 2 coming up here with 3:33 left to go.
the whole stadium erupted when they announced the Brewers were winning 4-2. I'm excited to hear that because I forgot with all the mess that's going on. I forgot the Brewers were even playing. I got back here and I looked at it was like 2-2. I'm like, oh, okay.
Giants aren't too good.
And the Brewers have been struggling as of late.
One of our friends, a funny story, he called the Adames home run. It was just fitting in his return that on the first pitch he hit a home run.
Oh, wow.
But coming back to this game, the timeout was called by Catholic Memorial, right?
Yes.
So 4th down and 2. Franklin's going to keep their offense on the field.
Yes,
so
I would do that.
This is a huge play here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
I would do that. I totally agree with Lewis Brown there.
4th down and 2. Kremski on the left. Gavin Sheik on the right.
Catholic Memorial, you got to be watching for the run here. You got to be watching for the run here.
Yeah, you got many guys on the defensive end, up the middle. Nico Rogers, Isaac Miller, you name it. Best. Going to hand it off. Beglinger up the middle. He dives and he gets the first down and a touchdown. Robert Beglinger. It's a 2-possession game. And the captains for the Sabres team have been on a roll tonight to set the tone.
Wow, that was perfectly executed. Catholic Memorial kind of got tricked on that one. They kind of moved to the left side, and Beglinger just took it right up the middle.
And that's, well, who's that on the Dustin Roach on defense. He came back in after his cramp. He tried to lay out for him, and you know what happened? He just dove over. That's smart, right?
Yeah.
He only had 2 yards to get, and he ended up getting a touchdown. But Robert Beglinger, Dominic Walters, Gabe Martins, Tyler Richter, all of the captains, Henry Valee, all of them have done something today. And that just might have to be the story. I don't want to say it's a knockout punch yet because it's still, there's still another Hall of Fame team on the other side.
They got to come down and score.
Connor Henschel's kick is up and good. It's 23-13. Franklin leads.
So we will head to break. More football coming your way here on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Elijah Vanksalalat alongside Matt Peck here. A 5-yard rushing touchdown on 4th and 2. A big one from senior captain, the leader of this offense, Robert Beglinger. Sets up a 10-point lead for the Sabres in crunch time with 3:28 left to go. You know, I don't want to say it's over yet, like I've said before, if you're just joining us, but that's as best as you could get right there for a situation for Franklin, Matt Peck.
Absolutely.
So Connor Henschel will kick it off. Be returned at the top. And a big tackle that time from Dylan Hurling.
And
Zaire Smith on the return.
We just saw the score of Hamilton, 42-21. They're up on Kimberly. You know, we might see Hamilton week 6. Right now it's on our tentative. We got a lot of good games that week we might do. We're
week
undecided.
9?
Yeah, week 6.
Oh, week 6? Oh, yeah.
It's going to be Oconomowoc at Arrowhead, Marquette at Hamilton, Slinger at Whitefish Bay, or Germantown at Brookfield Central. So that's week 6. We're gonna figure out who's doing what around that time before we decide where we're going. Week 9 we're TBD 2, and the rest, and week 8 actually.
Steinke gonna air it out. The pass is incomplete. Down the sidelines, good coverage by Walters. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the game, I will be going down and interviewing our Nasonville Dairy post-game show player of the game. Whether it's Franklin or Catholic Memorial, we will be doing an interview with the player and the coach. Man.
Using signs and signals to help out the sophomore.
That's how you know football is back. Another close game to start for us.
That's right. Last year we didn't have many of them. So this year
Steinke going to roll back to pass, and he's got a man. Devon Williams Jr. I'll get about to the
The problem there was he was brought down in bounds.
Yeah, kind of a wheel route that time. He got 6 yards on the carry, or 6 yards on the catch.
Well, we're going to ultimately see if Catholic Memorial can come down and score here. It's just going to be an onside kick.
Oh, yeah.
The way we're running clock down right here.
Well, the way things have been going tonight, I wouldn't be surprised, though. I mean, they got to score first here, first and foremost. Steinke on 3rd and 4 in the hurry up. Oh, I think this was going to be offside on Franklin. Or maybe not.
First and 10 it would be if it's on Franklin.
Lewis Brown not happy with that one as Nolan Hahn, I think he jumped the gun a little bit too much there. It'll be a first down. You had him at 3rd and 4. And that's just not what you want right there in a 3rd down situation, Peck.
Absolutely not. And Franklin, if I'm Catholic Memorial here, I might try the deep route one time. See what you can get. I know it's a first time starter for Catholic Memorial, but you need a spark. And you got 2:45 left.
He's got a couple guys on the bottom of his screen. I think he's just going to throw it away. Yup, he is. Roach and Schumpert that time. The 2 guys in the area, but couldn't get open. The Franklin secondary has been amazing, too. Number 21, Cameron O'Brien. Number 12, Jackson Boldry.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us next week. We got more football coming your way. We are heading down south. Slinger Owls, the defending Division II state champions, taking on the Lake Geneva Badgers, who won the Division II state championship in 2023. And it's number 1 against number 2 in their respective divisions. So excited for that one. We'll be heading down to Lake Geneva next week.
2nd down and 10. Steinke going to roll back to pass.
Nice pass.
A good slant that time. A catch by Zaire Smith for a gain of about 5 yards. And don't worry, Sabres fans. We'll have you on 2 more times in the regular season. We'll have you on for SEC Conference play against Anton Graham's Racine Case Eagles and Week 5 against Brian Calhoun's Oak Creek Knights. So a 3rd down and 5 here. Steinke dropping back to pass. Just going to do a quick hitch route.
I don't know.
And good tackle that time. A couple of the Sabres. 4th and 1 right there. The tackle was made that time.
Hurry up, Catholic Memorial.
By Mason Peters.
Catholic Memorial's got to hurry up here.
The time's still going. We're under 2 minutes now.
Yeah, we're at 1:45 here. You got to hurry up if you're Catholic Memorial. They're just kind of standing around here like, if you're not sure, call a timeout. You got 2 left. No, Memorial's got, oh wait, I got this wrong. Franklin's got 2 left.
So 3 guys on the left, 1 on the right. Steinke dropping back to pass, going to do a quick screen pass. He's got a man, Flowers. He'll pick up the first down and more. Flowers down the side. Oh my goodness. 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Catholic Memorial. Wow.
Wow.
Navarian Flowers. And just when you thought this game could have been over, Catholic Memorial's an onside kick away from potentially trying to tie or take the lead. Navarian Flowers, the senior, the 2nd running back in the depth chart. You talk about a play. He just kind of came around the edge, Matt Peck, and then he scored the touchdown.
Yeah, now this is where it's going to become.
This is a huge extra point here. The kick is up, and it is good. It's a 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Do we want to stick or?
Let's stick, yes.
Yeah, we're going to stick here. It was a long touchdown from Navarian Flowers. You just can't be safe here with the 2 Hall of Fame coaches, huh? This has been unreal. Make it a 55-yard receiving touchdown for Navarian Flowers. You know, there was even a drive in the beginning of the quarter when we thought they were out of it, right? I mean,
and Catholic Memorial, I got to give them credit. They're not going away without a fight.
But I do think if Franklin recovers it, all they have to do is recover the onside kick, and I think they got it.
Yeah, but the way this game is going tonight,
some voodoo magic has been going on.
If you're Lewis Brown right now, you got to lock yourselves in and say, hey, so-and-so's got to call for the ball. You cannot have a Brandon Bostic situation.
Yeah.
In week 1, I know.
Wilkin Tater setting up for the onside kick. Beglinger. Beglinger, Gavin Sheik in the front here for the onside kick.
Here we go.
The onside kick is down, and it is recovered by Beglinger, and that should do it.
Huge.
That's a huge recovery, and that's why you put your top guys in there with running backs and receivers, and Beglinger and Gavin Sheik, and it was Because it looked like, I think it was batted out at first by Sheik, right? And then it just happened to fall in the hands of Beglinger. So 1:20 left to go here. I don't think you'll have enough time if you're Catholic Memorial, right? With the one timeout left at 1:20.
I think
that's hard.
You're on crunch time here. You kind of got to hope that Franklin fumbles a snap or something at this point. But if you're Catholic Memorial.
But you almost essentially have to get him down right away and call it. Because how much time is on the play? It's still 40, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
They're going to go.
It's cutting it close.
They're going to go in victory formation here.
Yeah.
But if you're Catholic Memorial and you hand it to Beglinger, you just got to punch that ball out. You got to try to punch that ball out.
Beglinger.
All ball.
Oh, they're going to hand it off to Beglinger. Get a gain of about 2 to 3. Yeah, that's when.
Ball.
You know those drills where you like hold on to the ball and like you get punched in like the arm and make sure you're not going to fumble it? That's where this comes in handy for Beglinger. So the final timeout call for Catholic Memorial with 1:13 left to go. 7 clocks drained.
Whoops, I meant to click timeout.
Catholic Memorial leads?
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, 2nd down and 7 with 47 seconds left. Matter of fact, can you do the math?
All right, so Catholic Memorial is clear. They're not winning. I put that score wrong already. Oh, my goodness. The touchdown and timeout are right next to each other on our scorebug, so I knew I'd make that mistake once. They were winning last I saw.
Yeah.
So 1:13.
Looks like Franklin going to set up in victory formation now. I think that should be enough time for them to kneel it all the way down to 0. And they will take a knee. The first knee here, they'll have to do one more, but the Franklin Sabres, we talk about a thriller, Matt Peck. What a game for week 1.
We got
Lewis Brown, first game of his final year, going to get the W.
We got, this is just week 1 of 9. Yeah. We got several games coming your way, several marquee matchups. Starting next week, Division 2, we head down Slinger at Lake Geneva Badger.
These Franklin Sabres have Brookfield Central at home next week, and Catholic Memorial has, it was one of the Madison teams, right?
They have
Madison West?
Something.
Sun Prairie West?
Sun Prairie West, yes.
Sun Prairie West.
Because they played them last year. Now that I remember that.
So one final kneel down from Best, and a little bit of shoves going on here, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Franklin Sabres, in a thriller between the 2 Hall of Fame coaches, Bill Young and Lewis Brown, defeat the Catholic Memorial Crusaders, who are ranked number 1 in Division 3, 23-20. What a thriller, ladies and gentlemen, and we're only getting started here to start the year in a thriller. Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up next.
Let's wait for the clock to run until 0.
Yep.
And then
when I'm down on the field, Matt Peck, you could give some score updates too from any other games that are finishing up. But I will be interviewing head coach Lewis Brown, and I'm going to get Dominic Walters for our How That House part of the game. There's been one already. We'll be right back after this on Zaleski Sports for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, back here on Zaleski Sports for the moment. Matt Peck here inside the press box. Elijah Vanks-Salata heading down the field to interview Lewis Brown and our highlight house player of the game, Dominic Walters from Franklin. Franklin gets a 23-20 win, couple scores from around the state. Arrowhead up 46-22 on Marquette. Sussex Hamilton defeats Kimberly 42-21. Burlington defeats Kenosha Tremper 26-21. Let's see here, McWanago, like that upset fashion, lost 21-6 today. Nina upsets Muskego 14-13. Racine Case defeats Cedarburg 17-0. Let's see, Homestead, if we can get them up here. Let's go into commercial here real quick on my score stream app. But, you know, a lot of shocking results. So Elijah, I'm not sure when he's going to be ready here. It's a whole.
He did come in like a cannon shot. What a play. Have a game to very
Homestead and Germantown, no score from there. Let's see here. What else was I going to look for here?
16-7 Franklin lead. It was looking pretty slim for Catholic Memorial offensively, but they were picked up by Will Schmitzer on the defenseman.
All right, we're back here on Zaleski Sports for the Nacerville Dairy postgame show. Fresh cheese curds made daily at nacervilledairy.com. We're joined right now by head coach Lewis Brown. Lewis, I mean, this was a heck of a game on both ends for both teams. I mean, you guys have played Catholic Memorial the last couple of years, and this matchup has always lived up to the hype. I believe this is the last year you guys are playing them too in non-conference. Just tell me about how much this matchup has been for you guys to open up the season to get you guys ready for a great year to come.
Meant a lot. I mean, Coach Young does a great job with his program. I mean, it's one of probably the top Division III program in the state of Wisconsin every year, and they don't back down from a challenge, and that's kind of how I coach. I'm not going to play a Division III team unless they're a Bill Young type team. You know, their kids didn't quit. As many kids as they had cramp up tonight. I mean, we had some too. Those kids, you know, they figured it out, came back out and didn't quit, and you know, that's a testament to Coach Young and his staff.
And then lastly, you know, your captains today, they looked unbelievable. I mean, Dominic Walters, Tyler Richter, who else am I missing? Gabe Martins, Henry Villee. Yeah, they all went off today. I mean, just talk about their leadership and their way to lead on the field tonight.
Yeah, those kids lead on and off the field. They're super bright kids. They're all over 4.0 grade point average. Tremendous young men. They've done it right for years. They take care of their bodies. They lead in the classroom, and now they're tremendous football players, and they're leading on the field as well. Great to have them.
And then if you could, real quick, could you get Gabe Martins?
Gabe?
Yeah, Gabe, wherever he is. I mean, not Gabe. If you could find Dominic Falls.
Dom. Hey, Dom.
What was it? Like, you were just the punt return touchdown. You punted it all the way to the 1 yard line. Just talk about this night.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to do everything I can to help the team win. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a team game. You know, you got 11 guys on each side of the field, and you know, some nights I'll be the one doing it. Other nights, you know, our running back like Robbie will be doing something, Gavin Sheik will be doing something, Mason Peters on defense. Like, we just got guys, and I think at the end of the day, it's just 11 guys coming together to play the ball and just flying around. And tonight it just happened to be me, but I give props to the other 10 guys on the field with me, doing the plays and stuff. Like, none of it could have been done without them, and just super proud of how we battled tonight, and it's a great team win.
And then my last question for you, I want to talk about like the leadership of this group. I mean,
Yes, sir.
Tyler Richter did amazing tonight. You did amazing. I mean, Gabe Martins, everybody like Henry, they set the tone everywhere on the field. Like, just talk about how you guys come together as a group and help each other out through the times where it seems like it might not be ready yet.
Yeah, I mean, this is a special group. We've been together for a long time. I mean, back in second grade, we've pretty much had the same guys together, and we were a little quiet, back in youth, and just being behind guys, a great senior class last year, great senior class year before that, just learning from them, and it's our time now, and we got to step up and be leaders, and this is just the start of it. It's only up from here.
And then, do you remember what to do? Like,
I do.
All right,
I do.
I'll count you down from 3, 2, 1, and then I'll let you go.
Sounds good. I'm Dominic Walters, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Dom.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you in a couple weeks over at Racine Case. All right, that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, here from Carroll University at Schneider Stadium. What a thriller here, 23-20. The Franklin Sabres knocked off the #1 ranked Catholic Memorial Crusaders in Division III via our rankings, and a thriller just between two Hall of Fame coaches of Lewis Brown and Bill Young. But the last matchup here, it's 3-1 that the Sabres have taken in this series. It's just been unbelievable, folks. This matchup has been a one-possession game every time until up to today, where the Sabres ultimately ended up winning once again for the third time in a row. They start their season 1-0 and head back home to take on Brookfield Central next week. Catholic Memorial will head to take on Sun Prairie West next week, I believe, right back here at Schneider Stadium at Carroll University. Speaking of our games, next week we'll be at Carroll University. I mean, not Carroll University. We're going to be at Lake Geneva Badger for Slinger versus Lake Geneva Badger. That will be a great game. Matt Peck will have play-by-play for that call. Hopefully we bring the Charger next time. I hope he's laughing about that up there, but it's all fun and games. I mean, we had a fun time tonight still. We all made it work. So we'll see you guys next week for Lake Geneva Badger hosting Slinger Owls next week, the reigning D2 state champions next week. That'll be it for tonight. Elijah Vankslada and Matt Peck here signing off here in the Milwaukee area on Zaleski Sports.
I will indeed bring the Charger next week. Like Elijah said, we have a big game next week ahead of us. Slinger at Lake Geneva Badger. Join us 7 o'clock next Friday. We'll be live around 6:37, 6:45 live from Lake Geneva. So anyways, after this, have a great night. Great game tonight here. A way to open up the season here on the Zaleski Sports Milwaukee cast here. Have a good night, everybody.